obi ti operation come life obi ti way obi ti e dey better for na kufu adu anke tro Ghana na sabi ono a wonye military ni wonya hwi ni ana no na ye hwa o mate ni o mate water garden no prepare about boat be no anto mini sem na ho na ye ka no tuni ni da ho aye mo nchenchen esam se eye amanyosam ene e de awura sa adwuma we mu ntino o ka na o si bubuduam because eniema me bobo so nyina excavator de fitema na eba enti minister na o ye minister of lands no excavator be ba wa bla ne nsanim bi eniema ye shepo de ba na se bi yetua eto no eno no efiri na eba excavator fitema ho na eba ye di fla ti ba tema ho na efa enti se excavator na etu from ema mana beda etu kwa ye makwa ne se no ye engineer sizia me kra bi free China me am ko kra nam de ba tema ho na efa ana document e de ma me no e tesa aban sa wo me na ye de ama me se me fa me ye adwuma meanwhile me no commission e be process land amawa 25 acres of land di ana e se we excavator baako na we pillow da baako ana untu ho e muro mako 66 e se to ho mako 4 ana 3 di baako e reservoir for water enti o move na o kata so na o se bie ho ni bi tu achi unwie no na wa mra achi backup na aka ba etu ana 3 wa fene se no ko tatam no PPA yawe obi ayawe se o yi wa na wo bisa se aban ba sebi aba kwa eto ye tew you know commission ye mo kwa mo nya adwuma ni akreti asoye na ye gina mi na commission for no wo ye presenter journalist me menye adwuma ye mi ntimi madu adwuma ye e de sami ma ba na makofo bi se omla me o me presi adwuma na enye ha na me ha o man no enti niam ewo mu no se omu ntimi nka no kore nkyere mu a eya ade mi so shin aba bi aba o ke ne nkofo mi na commission wo no eno na ese adwuma we ne kase pa ekwen fo so class excavator ndeba ya mata na fo ne kwan ena o me de sa niam ya di tu asase magudie no e de ba Ghana China before so ba Ghana ha no to ma sa ne bebre aban no ba bi ekọ no se no me ntu biem ena o me de o me ne kire Ghana ena o mo bae o me research ena o mo se Ghana gold wa adenti no de wo tu ni krom de o mo kata so ukọ Shanga ukọ Kwanzi ukọ Hihu masa ukọ wa ho nyina no o ma galamse wo ukọ Kwanzi kura na Kwanzi ho no China ho no duma o mo ye tese galamse aduma ni nsuo so aduma no o mo ye no di o mo tu asase ni duru ba bi na ba ne stop o mo mo ntu biem eti adenti na Ghana yo o man panyi wa na China fo ne Ghana fo bi aka bo mo se o man no na migration fo ani ntimi enchichi China fo se waduma de ba Ghana ha ne sai ede de na wo be ne wa ha no won tese mitu manin ana se me ya aduma we na on sign se ko e ma ha biem unu ma uni kwata obetu afuma gudie wa ha me wa excavator no mo ton no sebi adenti ne ma kwan e se yanko excavator ye wo de construction work adenti ne obi timi e fa ho o me minister wo be hu mi amema akwa ma ade aba la minua se ye ntimi ankroso ade we ya enye ye da
na chese ohemu a China fo na eye galamse wa ha no omu free particular provinces ewo China womu no they are known for mining meboa
yeah
enti ti se Kwanzi na wo kae no omo ho no mo nkrofo dodo be wa ha pa because omo de anu adwuma omo ye omo ho anu no
omo de 100% Chinese for Kwanzi for omo ha ye ka Kwanzi ni so omo ye twasam so obi a
Kwanzi for no
me katra opa China ni bia na bizanze kuni China ni bi office Kwanzi no ka na ho asem kyerɛw obeka je so omo de omo ye twafo omo twetwe se ka rough enti so obede na sankofo ni bia
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
One major flashpoint continues to be the Bok area. Only 2 days ago, an incident in a marketplace triggered an unfortunate loss of lives and criminal vandalism of property. I wish to emphasize that nobody gains from this situation of conflict and insecurity. We have triggered the Otumbo mediation process, which saw all stakeholders participate in discussions in Kumasi on a roadmap towards peace. I'm assured by the Asantehene that the process will resume next week when he returns from his brief visits abroad.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
I take this opportunity to make a humble plea to the government of Ghana that looking at the effects of the situation we find here, obviously the traders are suffering. We know the commitment government made in some other areas. We urge on government to take funds from the contingency fund and immediately and without delay come to the rescue of the suffering traders of Edum.
Blue light.
I know that those here blue light, I believe that within a year, if government is indeed committed to constructing these stores, government will be able to do it.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. EpaHoaDaben.
My fellow citizens, technology is not just a tool. It is a force for equality, social mobility, transparency, and empowerment if it is used wisely and inclusively. It can rebuild our institutions, connect our communities, and transform our economy. But to achieve this, it must be accessible to all and guided by clear national purpose. This is that purpose. This is Ghana's moment to rise, to lead, to shape the future. And so with pride and with faith in the extraordinary potential of the Ghanaian people, it is my honor and privilege to officially declare the 1 million coders program duly launched.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever.
Because as a small scale man in association, no, don't want to name Galamse one. So nim baby a jelances. Nim baby, and the China near where you are two as a forest. Must the forest the crown, but me a forest near my documents are. Process in here and process. The amount of documents that for forest Moduma. This are your war or more Miami no commission Juma, or more as you on my or more pension and retire. Or more make a kabum. And some woman who could do baby work or lawyers for you, and some work or judges for and some pass to go to forest. It's a channel for now more Ghana, and you more pen on the wow. I am near the Mabasa or Mayas and the money no. And the Oko Kumasi, Oko Obwasi, Oko Dunga, Oko Prisia, Oko Takwa, Oko Bogoso, Oko Asenko. Now for her and near my dear man, a fair Asasia, Tana for a cradle back. I mean, a for the year, Mana Minia. I have a
But Nasa it say other African national to say the Burkina for Niger for Mali for the Nigeria for so the Muhabe Jimupa. Sign it here.
Oh, Nigeria for quite on basis in much. Nigeria for much. Yes. Now Mali ni Burkina for the year. Or one of the year security access no more be good Ghana. Yeah, Captain Smart is me not ready to say Ghana soldiers running in your heart. And Tizano, Opa earlier dear. And there was any banana who country on Joker of Wanty. Una, Nanukasu, Uni Nipa Bank. Bibi send Hobro Bedi or a Kumahama, the board dancing in every channel. And you know, they tell Mano, you're panicking, Kakra. It's a shaking because said, yeah, you don't let it normal way, no. I difficult more my way. Now, who's a woman? Now, me, Matisse, about we move when you be a church, blah, blah, man, and trouble. I am Cassia Duman or Moyen. So, I am some training, no Kupuado, and I've been in the 4 years. Look at that, Kupuado, and the Yankan in Akao. Net about we have one to Negal and say, I feel the baby is here to cry you too. Some Frigana. And the Mali Nibakin and Niger for the Unia. From what I could hear pa
sɛ na ɔkyerɛ deɛ na kyerɛ sɛ asɛ wɔn no ɔmo fi ɔkun mu na ɔmo aba bɛhyɛ ayɛm ne mu.
Ɔmo fi ɔkun mu na ɔmo abɛhyɛ maa ne nim. Saa na adeɛ no teɛ.
EpaHoaDaben nti sinupi na nokorɛ ɛyɛ baako pɛ.
Ɛna wobɛnya nipa bi a ɔno kra yɛ ɔmo adwene sɛ ɔmo bɛkɔ demonstration. Galamsey under His Excellency John Dramani.
Na papa yɛ ɔba Adaben.
Ɔba ya nkyɛ. Nti Galamsey no ɔnhyɛ aseɛ nko.
Dɛbi wɔko na wɔyɛ nneɛma bebe kuro yɛ asɛe o. Ɔso bɛ ɔno ne baako ne nsa mmienu. Yɛn ne yɛsoso nsɛe mu. Near the extended.
No, there's no one no case.
There be no names. I say, must say,
no names. O man say,
there be I say, Papa, put on no casa. But all yet was so obey. A gusu a warrior. I then am person who pushy. Must say, or main tan.
Galam say, I am share war. Senanado Brasuna ye Galam say, and Ibri Galam say, Sana. Mampenyi mahama baye nenka diena sabrena yenyina advocate for senka state of emergency yomfan to nanka areas ye Galamsey nyina
woni ma de kro ba ko a waka obi adwen ma so ma ye madwen se waka asem papa kura muntie excavators woni so se mi enhye no edibentia evidence anado hye no apart from say betimi aboa no esan e two motherboard na dey na be hu chassis number na ko DVLA
be hu dey na dey
the plan is working the kind of niema o no ye nia na dey anuka boni MPP fo adi no kroma ye mpese ye beka o manka so mo nim
o ma di boni dey amonka
me se
o dey na yam hihie ya dada no ani baby
abi no na fight Galamsey 2016 2015 ye nsuo na ni is not the same man.
Eti entwe ngosi dabe.
Debi eseso oye nieme bo oye ni nyina in tandem. Me pacho
Agyemang meet.
Papa no buy kwampo ne 120 days na nso yo. Oye adwuma bebre. Food sufficiency, a currency, economy, niema bebre.
EpaHoaDaben nti sinupi na nokorɛ ɛyɛ baako pɛ. EpaHoaDaben. EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Mangana beyeye, omeyi betu kona. Every enara, jumade ahufama osumpa. Omeyi betu pon na yema. Muzo, muzo ya wafa. Omeyi betum pona ifri yanara se ebobo sei na otise nsankuo ne eni a ede na midimide abochi na mwachira se braso si atwinchini Ghana ho anunti memwa ho mo akwaba Jumeli ya tudin EpaHoaDaben na ya shishede dwene oman free sabre kopim se nonsia bebo Ghana hu hia ne kanko ne yiedie ne ho ne maso ani ne kron ebetimi akron nyina no esiminu mienu metri so ye beye ne ye ne nura ye bu etri mposi ye beye ne kyena nyina na be kyerɛ de nsunsuanso ade bebrɛ yɛ men enti ebe ya efiri wo firi mi firi asemasi ene firi obenten memo ha na mamo akwaba ade ba ko pɛ na mesire wa wie yɛ hyɛ ase yi ene se ka kyerɛ foforo no nso mfo fidi mfanto happy 98.9 FM Ghana nkomo omamu ni nyina nkomo onso ya wafa na menso menyama fa nti bo afoforo amane ese ya hyase ti ye nyina ye di nkomo dwumadi so ye bie homa to ho mamamfo kyera dwen nti ka kyera afoforo sai wa dwenkyere no nsusu ya wo ni nyina ne ye de brɛw na sadie efiri sabre kopim no nsia no de na wani twia nso se ensem ahodo eni wo mu ai hia wo adwenkyere no nsusu yo enu ntini yesi nkonwa me no ka sei me nua ko Joseph Adankwa wo me nkyɛn bom chidom den ye bedi nkomo ensem ahodo epiepie na mo ma me fa yakɔ nyina mawiase nyina yakɔ kɛse mfa mawiase nyina na memfa bi ma romanfo nyina o romania sɛde romanfo mokɔ a esi to nwum sɛ pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛna wenu ehu ɔman beye but yanti asempa ibi esi wode papasi minim se nyina yanim nti yam nyina ho yakɔ 88 at the age 88 Pope watwa nananom Roman fo nhyehyɛ mu no ene se de papasi omsi ye niema no ombeye ma bofa kwan bi so de awurawuram se de omsi yo mo de na very interesting mzimini yako Joseph Adankwa adi akira obey saint at certain point ni nyina ewo mu papa si nhyehyɛ mu amankrofo ahyase edi nkomo are we going to have the first black pope man for ahyase because you were cardinal bia ɔno nso asom wɔ som no mu yie paa a ɔno wɔyɛ bibini firi Ghana ha abibifoɔ no bi wɔ na deɛ firi Ghana ha na no pope baako ɔkɔɔyɛ na wɔyi baayɛ yi na amanfoɔ ɔka sɛ wɔtumi di bi wei nso asa ba yɛsa abɔ ne din bio deɛ menim ɛwɔ mu ne sɛ wɔ mu to aba ɛde selecte na ɔmu nya bi a ebusie kumoo bi bepie so ɔmu to aba na sɛ ansi so a ebusie pie ne yɛtum chenry bi wɔ ha a ɛbɛfa mu aba ɛhu nkɔmmɔ bebree bi a awia yi yɛbɛwuram na romanfoɔ animu no nso akyɛ me yɛnkyerɛkyerɛ kakra ne yɛasua biribi kakra deɛ mu romanfoɔ a wɔ Ghana ha dɔɔso yie paa mea mɛsɛ yɛ Roman ani ɔkɔ ne nkura akyire ɛnɛ pope nso kɔ nti yɛbɛma romanfoɔ nyinaa yɛakɔ roman fadafoɔ wɔ kurom ha nyinaa mu bi a yɛ adwumaden yɛ adwuma pa and the Catholic Church ankasa impact enya wɔ man so yɛyi firi mu enye yie yɛmu bebree kɔ Roman school ebinom kura da so kɔ mission schools bebree wɔ ɔman mu dodoɔ no ano Roman fo die wɔ mu enya asɛm ketewa atete nti ɛka Roman som no a aka yɛ nyinaa ebi a wonyɛ Romani ebi a wo maame bi wo nua bi wo faase bi a ɔno nso okɔ Roman school ɛma ne ntitie bi oyi akɔ Roman school pɛn so ɛwɔ ntitie soronko bi ɛkaaka nneɛma bi nti ɛnɛ asɛm yi na mede to hɔ sɛ ɛma yɛn ho yɛ akɔ na mo fama ɔsompa Nanya man benya huto efiri sabre yi koe na ɔman no nso asɛ siri trase bio ne yɛate aseɛ sɛ ɔko bi a yɛfrɛ no galamsey ɔman sɔe saa ko no ɛnyɛ nnɛ ɔman sɔe saa ko a yɛfrɛ no galamsey ɛnyɛ nnɛ yɛde bɔre bi yɛ tare ana wae yɛde fɔrefɔre yɛ ho yɛde kansam yɛde kyerɛdwen yɛde yɛ nsusuyɛ emu edi mu sika ebinom yɛ so ɔnom yɛ asraafoɔ kɔkɔ galamsey ntɔkwa ɔnom wie ɔmo resign kɔkɔ yɛ galamsey ni bi ɔman sisa galamsey ko nyɛ nɛ yɛgu so wiawia na yɛdɛn na ɔma yɛtu anamɔ wɔ bibi ho a yɛni bibi nya kansi a na de korɔ na di anim kan na yɛbrɛ ho yɛni ani nya ya dwen na yɛ ano fafa na no yɛse minister su patini suo galamsey ntɔkwa no ɛna yɛbɛhwɛm yɛdi mu nkɔmɔ ɔko no mu yɛ dududo sɛ yɛni na ase yɛse yɛni ho ko sɛ mete ha yi na me se ne me ho ko me bɔ me ho akuturuku me se mia akro ya me pata ɛmsɛ wo de hwɛ o yɛte ha yi yɛdi nkɔmɔ yi na wotie mi awia yi waa wo bobɔ ho twadeɛ wo bu ofu ho nam obu ofu anim wo nsa ebu ofu anim a wani ɛko dindindin nti wɔto no twadeɛ fa wotiri ho edi bi bobɔ honam dua no baabi a waa nso kuro yɛ bu ofu a wo no ho ko no wo se wo pata zana galamsey ko no ayɛ yɛse yɛ pata ɛso yɛnea ne yɛko yɛse yɛhwɛ krɔmfoɔ yi nso na ɛpa krɔmfoɔ de kuro kagye tia krɔmfoɔ wato bɔtɔm na ɔno mmom pae krɔmfoɔ ɔno adi animu pae krɔmfoɔ ɔno so na ɛkorɔ no nipa na wɔpa krɔmfoɔ wɔn ɛkorɔ no o ɔno nso na ato bɔtɔm mu no yɛse yɛde saa ɛko galamsey nti akɔba no saa wanhwɛ a wobɛkyikyi w'ani ase na ehon komo ho awie ye bedi yesi the new patriotic party yep central fonshi amudi nsem bi tudwa oba pri ho ni akwakotie di asem no mu pa kire omo kan say nokwa pa se enano elections omulusu ye na bo mu biribiri pa MPP no person osore e MPP no person osore e MPP ni nyanko be bonne nanko agina waka enafom blew every saying na sitna mu sitie nano nkrofo na mo keka se yese cement wo ekosoro ne ha eni ade ni ade aben se ba ye nche yo aben ba ye nche yenya botre kakraka ho ye kalam se de ne de ye yetimi demand but other economic yin dem se bia wo se twen kakra so ho na ye twen na ye bompa ye se ye betimi aye ni aye ni ye no ni esra ban mu mpanufo wo mu tra ye yie na ya frɛ wo mu abem so mu nko ye ne pa imo eden kalam se ntokwan di mo eden na ka minister mu awonsu kana wure hosa abusa se wonam oman ya fana baabi na wahunu baabi a ye tu galamse ni bia ho unzo oman we ye dach akakakra ahono wo behu se ampa obabia bia wonyem no ana afa ni wawo no foforo no wahihye bone de asi ho e de twen sa akoda ne dach I am not surprised say your conduct control sir because the year ho ha no dach bi ye bedwane afiri asase so boko ohon so nya kono boko ho enya nika enzema free ho ban so nhye nkuran ya nyina ya nimni ekoso last week me kan ye betimi ya ni ye nyina be kan bom si ye asomdwe wo boko a ye benya nkrofo wonum tirim fan aye freni esre e dia hwehwe asomdwe ene kan koni mpuntuo ama boko a wonum beba ho bia anke bebo baransa akoba ne se yemu gidie pa ewo form no ntinti ya na enwanwa gozi ni pana wade ayira woni ne hwehwe no wono akro ya na ade no wono ho oni pana wade ayira woni ne hwehwe no onu kro ya na de kro ne che ne nso wono no aka bomu hwehwe ifri enara Episode EpaHoaDaben happy 98.9 FM. Join me live on Facebook happy 98.9 na yeni nkomo. Your friend Reynolds Agyemang. Ubetimi afre with the MASQ. Metrem edi amaminu ya MASQ bra. Yawe. Emwa. Episode fo nyina. Ifri. Na Kojo Sefa Dankwa. Host of Happy Morning Show. Ewomenchen ewie. When you say later on the show, ya fifi deka. Eba be kansa. Yera ebo kumsin of the NDC so ba be kansa. Na ya chuchuchu nkomo ahwe ye koso nyina. Ajajentre.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Now, I was me mo ha na me mo akwa babio. Maka It appears to me, said the fight against Galamsey. Yen ye or they high any are dying home. And ye near Hong Kong. Kayo mamma.
Yeah.
But
they are Daruma.
I didn't see what the Vatican.
Say the AC of Vatican, they say, unim say, the Roman Catholic Church. Roman, sorry, one a dear mamre. Any amani any did you? I would do our moody. Enti say Pope, our no any penny, our da a year the papacy, anuano, our Vatican City. Say ye can't Vatican City a micro state in Italy. So at Fontias say the Vatican City is considered a country or a state. I mean, a state on its own in Italy.
Responsible for Catholic related.
Responsible for the Catholic Church across the globe.
Yes.
Now, you can't the Catholic Church across the globe. You can't ni padudo 1.3 billion and over.
Catholic.
Roman Catholic.
Wow.
Asore ma.
Wow.
Aomo yasiafana. Enyina 1.3 billion.
Wow.
Inti say you can't popa. Nipa bi a odimu yie pa ewo man mu wiase enya wo man mu wiase afa na nyina
Eja kronkron pope
eja kronkron pope nti see you pope or responsibility is not just for the church or responsibility is no doso wasodie a eda wo so no ensodie ketwa na esan se wo momra anase Roman Catholic mbra wo mudi djuma yetintim beye emfie mpimienu a atwamu no ntino samra kro no a enom da ekoso adidi djuma sabri ya yese
se de kane no mu yo
se de kane no mu yo mu ne mfie mpimienu so obi beka se the grounds for whatever it is that the Catholic Church awmuti ewo eye Vatican City eno omoye no the grounds were set 2,000 years ago. One of the churches, they do not joke with tradition. Any the Roman Catholic Church. So they have maintained the culture. They have maintained the heritage of church for a very long time. Naturally say, asore no nenshisheye na manie ne na amamra hodoa won edidi djuma ene mra ahodoa won nyina agye ato wom didi djuma no eyade a won ensesa no se atiefo bekaya eye kwasie de etwa mu no Roman Catholic for a omu ejios esum ni die nyina ni akristofo ahodoa mo wiase afana ejina mu eye Easter Sunday sum ewo wiase afana na ukọ the Vatican City eye Pope Francis na over a period of time ni na wa yare kakra akoda yare sabia ebre bi kura ba ya na a doctor for mo hwe no no de wetu dwa se wanya eye double pneumonia anase multiple pneumonia
yes pneumonia
esisumpre no ache no ma oye ne ho hwe a enye yie ne home no enti enamu a ena a doctor for gina ne so a manenya ahoden kakra na de dwumadi ahodo wo so die ni obobbo modin a edi momiankai se uko Vatican City a obibeka said the hierarchy no said the omumra ene omsise etie ye wompanyimfo ahodo a womboa pope no ema pope no di ne dwuma enye se bia pope no nko a na ye to aba yi no enti no ye de tumi nyina hye ne nsa na emom wo se tiefo te ase se pope no eba no Roman Catholic nhyehyeye emra ene atemu a ne so ne gina
nhyehyeye
emra
Any
atemuo a esu ne gina. So ono na ye the final abbot of the creeds the Roman Catholic Church womu edidi eye omjuma. Enti eno de ye womu mfa ni agro kra. Apart from the Pope, bia ni was a Pope tiasese, we bia ni obetimi afa akiri. Edi obi bibi ti se edict anasense atre bi edi aba wo mo hihiem cardinal bia ni obetimi di aba. So everything if resoro na aba form. Into be kaya edrubre bia na Pope se asofo ahodo bishops ahodo a wom da Roman Catholic Church ano ewo mmea ahodo bi no. Ebeya oba na ne ba ware bema ne ba ebema ne bema ware no womo nhwe na womo enye won tumtio wanka se omo nya ware o se won enye won entum so omo aye omo so mpese omo ekọ omo bomu a won enye won entum na se ye kase tia omo etwetwe wonum a enye nyame so adwuma eno no enti eno no wo a wo form oye bishop oye cardinal na wo form a wuntimi enkase media menye enye den entum ezanze mpempi no enhihye yahodo no a okọ wiase afa na okọ Asia okọ Southern America oba Africa obasi nko Europe enhihye yahodo Roman Catholic Church ahodo no mo sa amye nyom didi dwuma nyina no efri
soro na tiesi
efri soro na atiesi
antipopu ni nyaka tim
onya kan eno ano no onya kan eno ano no yagye atum ye didi dwuma ahodo ti se etiefo be kaya kwase de twa mu no otimi ba begina abontene ene aromanfo agidifo akristofo ahodo no eye sum kama esum na kire no fofia ntoata no aba bedware abam ena eye Vatican City womu edebetu dwa edwada se eye Pope Francis okone kreachi na se
no na emu ye yi kakra pa o vi se kakra minim ni se omunu nso se Pope bi free mu a jo ya na efa processes bi mu ansa no ma ba announce say as a way bantem
there be say Pope ni free mu a entempa no ano omo announce se womo ni wuo no ehun nsem batu dwa wi a fei na enhihye yahodo a ewo ho no womo aba na omaba be so obeka ya Pope John Paul wu ye eno so sa ya ncha ho na beto abontene se wa free mu ofree mu
no omo wo kwan a omfa so ye no
edi
traditional way
there is a traditional way
be announce
yes of course so ukọ ahenie ensemu ewo English abrochima mu a se obi ewo royal family no mu na ofree mu a
enye
prekopa se enka Ghana ha enka nsentwerefo begyesu wonsere so atete ne sere ne abasa nanso ho esanse amra ne amane edidwuma nti wo mposa watia se free esoro ho maaya
de watia ne nyano kure
se efri soro ho ba krata a eda na die se ye de free soro aba beto fom nie ye de san krata no to pete ema wonsa esobi mu a na watumi gina so asinipi aka enti we no society ebia obeti hu bi se opobu ye oye mass ni wie ya eno free mu eno no de Vatican no betu dwa ene se eye edwada na nopa na nonso aba pa ho be yisima aduasanum 7:35 am enom de betu dwa se eye Pope Francis oye free mu me yankai se Pope Francis wono ene ye the first Southern American Pope in the history of the Vatican. Enyano pachomi mumientini on the first South American Pope in the history of the Catholic Church. Womu enyano na ni wona chire no enhye ahodo bebre wo ho anasa mamre ne amane ahodo bebre wo ho a wo se Roman Catholic asore no won efamu die di kan ene se enei womu ede no ato adaka mu pachotie ni ye
na to adaka
ye eye Pope ato adaka mu abie ne so ema asofo empanyimfo ahodo no a womu wo eye ne nkyɛnkyɛn no won ena omo bɔ mpae edi ama no kai say Roman nhyehyɛ mu no anaasɛ the Vatican nhyehyɛ mu no sɛ Pope no free mu a ɛna nan anaasɛ nansia akyiri ɛna wɔ sɛ yɛtumi ɛyɛ yie patro mientie ne yie ɛna nan wafiri nti wafiri mu dwoada yi
nti yɛbɛ count 4 days
yɛbɛ count 4 days 4 to 6 days nti ofiri mu ɛyɛ enra no ɛna yɛ da baako
we mfonyin a ɛhwɛ yɛ the last month
patro
this is supposed to be Sunday
yes
ebusa for so share wo Facebook are happy 98.9 some of the images a free Vatican buy na osi ya de na to adaka mu I'm sure say ebenya ni nyina
me patro ye de na to adaka mu ema empanyimfo a omo eben no ne ne di dwuma ahodo ni ondi nsawoso no won ena omu yi apaye e de ama no now said dem di country mu no ewo Vatican na so Roman Catholic nhihye mu no Pope na free mu no enanan anase nansia achi ewo se ye Pope eye me kire funeral enti enanan nansia achi enti enra enka ho ene benada china wukuo adekyen yawo fiada memeneda that will be the 5th day enti between fiada ene kwasieda mbaye
enter
dabi no kwan setra enhihye no eno kwan setra badaroma enhihye a Roman Catholic asore no omu mpanyifo na agiatum omufa so da na sede akwakoba ne saa no ewo se enhihye yahodo a ewo se yedigu akwan mu eyi panyini foforo beda aso na no eno nso bekoso
within a period after na yie no anase mama tiefo asonte se yedi Pope John Paul ede na chi a yehunu senia eniema ekoye enti uyo obi a wani afi kakra Pope John Paul de no a megye de se ye eba bekosoe sa pepepe ene ye beye no abribia Pope bia beba so bia no woyi asofo mpanyinifo ahodo ewo eye continent ahodo ni nyina so enkura ahodo no bebre no aso yewo enkuro bi wo ha na ase continent bi wo ha Vatican ehunu se the Roman Catholic influence ewo those continent ni so no kofem ene ewo continent ahodo bi wo ha wo mo etena se ehunu se the Roman Catholic influence was sa continent ni so no kosoro entesi ya ekase so ko bia piti se Asia oko bia piti se South America unim se wo pa South America there
thank you oko Europe a the Roman Catholic influence no de a ano ebrase as a result of a lot of reasons now mamanyima atiefo asonte se as we speak now your cardinals ahodo bebre ya ton apete ewiase afa na wo di enwuma ahodo o ma say
okay nti Pope amunu ne da
me ba choan
okay
say na mo akọ say ohun se me betina hasa no
na ode
na so opeso ye
enkojo o beto aso afri ho fri say Pope adaka na Pope John Paul adaka ye de no tum adaka we so Pope John Paul de no me kai the same omo de ne dua ne twa ye policy nya ne hwe sa na emu ye no
I say dua eno no ye be ka ho asem akiri ye be ka dua no ho asem akiri and even the shape
omo de
of the coffin macho
we show no de adaka
ai said
mo share Facebook no
said ye ofri mu no na duru ade a ne dura ne ho no enom de bi aka ho de ama no na omode eno
okay nti ebra ofri mu no
na dura ade dura ne ho no
enom de bi aka
ho de ama na ene oda adaka muza nti said dem di kan no asofo mpanyimfo ahodo no a womo ene ne di ne nyuma ahodo no ko Facebook a womo no mu gina ho a womu yi apaye womo ba apaye de ama Pope Francis a woko ne krachi na Pope Francis no ni di anka sanka sade Jorge Mario Bergoglio.
Jorge
Mario Bergoglio.
Bergoglio.
Mpacho hwe no anka atechrema.
Bergoglio.
Ene nana we are no apinkruma de amano.
Bergoglio.
Jorge anase Jorge Mario Bergoglio. Na wo free Argentina. Argentina na no free. Na emfiam pimbienu ene dumiensamu ena yeto aba edi eyi no se wono ena womra emeda Roman Catholic asore no ano mame emfa nwuramu na mema ehunu se papai odi emfie aduwotwe enwotwe di mfie aduwotwe enwotwe na se na me di ka kire mu wono
this is Saint Pope Benedict every honor and Pope Francis by so Pope Benedict no so ye Europe ni
o free Europe
Ratzinger
ai o free Europe ono free ho nanka amanfo bebre no a ehwe ni mu say we have another
European
no black
ahanka this time
another bakosemu a there has been a black pope before.
Oh, okay.
I okabakosemu a there has been a black pope before. Timisremo. We should pay attention.
Say list kojo di ma me anything to go by there. Naturally say wo mu a abedi pope ni bi from 3267 ebesi 2025 year and a year can Pope Francis as 20 hour no taking over from 2013 to 2025 yenya Pope dudu be 266 on a toss of 266. Wow. Pope John Paul hour no by 1978 Pope John Paul the first so the first will honor the second.
The second will.
The first in 1978, and the second year 78 to
Pope John Paul. The year Pope John Paul the second in 1978 to 2005, and son Pope Benedict, aging from 2005 to 2013. So from 2013 no, up until 2025, a year Pope Francis.
2013, 2025. Can how many years?
About 2013, 20.
About 12 years.
About 12 years. And the emphasis say a year in fear edumienu nie ena panyini watimi adi the Roman Catholic Church enimu 12 solid years.
And Pope Benedict a year 2005 2013. And also how many years in
2005 2013 beye and also beye nwotwe fie beye nwotwe
now Pope John Paul II a year 78
to 2000
on the odiche
pa so no ye fa no na usua na ne ho gina ho so no abrante kama pa no gina so kama pa na mamento aso na mema onsesesi ana Pope Afrimu no enipa bebre no an bebusa se hwan ena sese ya odi ade ana se hwan ena sese ya no o hwe akire ediama eye the Roman Catholic Church. Roman Catholic Church nsese emu no aya na Pope sahodo no efa panyini baako a ye frɛ no eye Prolengo eno no ye Italian waka Italian eye ewie but eye Camelengo no eye panyina ye yinu wono ena wokɔ eye the Vatican wono ena woye panyini a ye yinu se wobɛhwɛ akiri eti eba no eye sikasɛm entoto ye ho eba na adwapade ensenkan ho ewo eye the Vatican
ono na hwe akiri
Camelengo no ena hwe akiri na Pope Francis eji ɛyɛ ɔpanyin Kevin Farrell ɔyɛ ne cardinal in 2016. In 2023 emfie bɛyɛ mmienu nie ɛna oyi ne sɛ ɔno ɛne panyin a wɔbɛboa in terms of administrative works ɛwɔ the Vatican City ɛwɔ the papacy ɛhɔ no wɔno ɛna ɔhwɛ so nti sɛ ya no a
oni hɔ no
Pope Francis ɛni hɔ no so sɛ yɛyi panyin wei a in the absence of the Pope sɛ ebi a Pope no bɛka sɛ mintumi ɛnyɛ adwuma no bio anaasɛ Pope no afiri mu no ɛyɛ Camelengo no ɛna ɔbɛba abɛgyina mu ayɛ nhyehyɛeɛ biara ɛdi Roman Catholic Church no animu over a period of time ansana the College of Cardinals aba abɛhyia
no makɔpɛ bi
na wɔn eyi enipa mpato ntie ne yie wɔn yi nipa ahodoɔ ekokogyina wɔwɔ yɛ a yɛsɛ yaa no ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa na edi ho nkɔmɔ no we are talking about real lobbying going yes maame nkankyerɛ wo sɛ
at the papacy
even at the papacy maame nkankyerɛ wo sɛ
amanfo lobby to be pope
maame nkankyerɛ wo sɛ and atiefo ntie ne yie sɛ yɛka the largest constituency in terms of religious sects ɛwɔ ɔman mu a the Roman Catholic Church. And so every single leader world leader has got an interest in the Roman Catholic Church. Obia penia obetimi ene no edini juma. The superpowers omope obia obetimi no push on agenda. One more and she bi wo ho a obetimi adina no atumu akambie ama se yebegye atumu wiase afana ya gye atumu wiase afana. Enti enye enkomo ketwa na ekoso no enye enkita ho ketwa na ekoso no enye se ebia at the College of Cardinals no ba be hia saa keke na ya to aba yes of course the Southern Americans are lobbying, the Africans are lobbying, the Europeans are lobbying, the Asians are also lobbying. Obia pese onyaya enka ni kromuni ni hunamuni ebekwa akodi ade as the Pope.
After all the lobbying, you know, ena omobeto aba.
Eno na abato no bekoso. Eno ena abato no ebekoso.
Obia mfa no manifesto mrana yenti. but is it as Africans will lobby for our own?
Well, Africans will lobby for our own.
Yes, and
lobby for our own.
Yeah, generation. Yes, you who say obi free yemu
and there, mama, and there. And so let's see what happens because
now, Africa, your list of cardinals.
A main list of cardinals. Make one cardinal.
What distinguishing
from 2005. The Dean was Cardinal, Texan. Ghana for baby, and you Ghana for Quack.
Mammy Cardinal appear Texan. Is that the name?
Cardinal Texan.
Texan.
Na. Yeah, Mamma
him for Nikakra.
Mamma
Pope ni
oh yes,
Roman for no Nina no how obey lobby can.
Of course, how I'll be lobby. So you need to create alliances.
One way lobby no, you must lobby through one more.
Lobby no amongst cardinals no. Because cardinals no be kwakotwaba.
Ultimately employ the services of lobbyists be outside
that one I cannot tell. That one I cannot tell. But what I know, say outside the papacy there are other countries, any entities who are interested in who becomes the next pope.
Okay, so ebetimi akobano so says that you're okay. Na say amampanifo bi betimi lobby.
Oh yes.
On behalf of
amampanifo
world leaders.
You cannot directly go and tell the Roman Catholic Church who to choose.
By lobby through the cardinal.
But ubetimi akawonsem.
Okay.
And you cannot make it clear. Untimi jina bontin ka say me pese Reynolds ekokoye the Pope there be. That is against Emra and she say the Roman Catholic Church no. Your influence or your impact or whatsoever emfa Emra and she say the Roman Catholic Church omo ayo ediegu ha mudidi omjuma no. So no matter what you say emfa hono dia wodwene emfa hono nia wo pe emfa hono dia
can and say will be chances
and say there be and say will be chances. The other can will be chances. And so if some go under the College of Cardinals in Egyptum, So okay, sesi a ehwe mu na namoako e na yemfa eye pope ne ma no. Omoto aba. So there is
Pope Amako de
Pope Amako.
Oh, Pope Amako say. Akojo we say ya ka bibi say Pope tax. What you say? Pope was nya Pope Ratzinger. Pope Benedict. Pope Reynolds. Pope John Paul. Na Pope Amako say.
Hey,
we are. Mas é como eu ia, Pope Amako. Could you enter us?
And was having for the Akado. I'm ready for the
Pope. Was the Pope Sefa?
But you're a cardinal too, and a cardinal was your front runners are no baby of a fabia air call myself say one and a ebi mubako. A bit to me a you on say mubako sombra and may poop and fama the Roman Catholic Church. Na about 10 hours ago, Epi Eddie Edia who do over 2 ja. Okay, my will be informative where me will be the ama a TF4 the conclave that college that college college of cardinals and your friend the conclave no. Mr. Etie from Bacho yin sua de kaka.
No ye.
Chocho mucho. Yes. Sani pakuo no. Infini wono. Sani pakuo no.
Omne take omu de.
Sapepepe. Na yɛmhwɛ ɛyɛ edin ahodoɔ no bi a ɛba na aba beto edwa na yɛmfa bi
na no ma menka tie for sɛ wobɛtumi a join wɔ nkɔmmɔ yi Facebook Happy 98.9 FM yɛwɔ bi a yɛn so yɛbɛtumi ɛde ahoahoa yɛ ho sɛ ɔyɛ cardinal odi bi yɛyɛ kodwo sɛ de yɛ cardinal
yeah odi obɛtumi adi
and you
obɛtumi adi bi
I mean
from the corridors of Vatican no am say ni din was soro
yɛde nyame ase yɛmɔ mpae
ni din was soro
na piaga say okay piaga is talking about a different subject altogether. Or journey alive on Facebook Happy 98.9 was he if you can't do the work resign and stop the crocodile tears. Emmanuel A. Kofi Boa. Joseph Amwabel was a good afternoon, MASQ. I'm watching you live from Jobeka Enterprise. Teshi Demo Bra Yachiao Yamwaha. Emmanuel M. Maule, live from United States of Kesema. Today he said love. R.I.P. Pope Francis. God keep you safe. Amen. Yes, Renyangopon say on Kradoma. Kojo yan toss in free ho.
Inti sadia na meka no there are a lot of names edi ahodo bebre no ano na enei aba betodwa na abetodwa ne de yebeka bi we ye amanfo busiri mu kansem a omoka
amanfo susuo
amanfo
projected names
nipa hodo a amanfo esusuo ebo din se won na omumu baako pacho yentie ni yi mu baako the conclave betimi ato aba ede yi no se wono na omra na omra meye the Pope Luis Antonio onono cardinal asesia no free the Philippines
honzo Roman for hopa
papa free the Philippines na currently nze one more pe betting ne odds de keke ka ho no say currently the betting favorite at 3.1 odds.
Hey, and go for betting and so the next Pope.
Oh dear, no, you are not in this thing. Yeah, bo Cardinal Luis Antonio or didn't fear adusia enson. Na sesia no
unya ne picture na nka de adom ye se
obenya Cardinal Louis
ne odds no
Louis no LUIS Louis Antonio. Aha, now the Tagle. Edi asoso anase Tagle. Tagle. Wadi mfie aduosia enson. Na enipa bebre nu ensusuye mu no. Wono ena ene no kamia ese woya the front runner. The conclave me atoaba edi ayi no so omra na omeye
na ozo ne odds ne ese
3.1. Na aden na odds no na se
unze mo nwa sa man for the befa ho but
aden
we have to keep it Louis Antonio Tagle mebo and infonyini ni Philippine pa
Pacho de otosu mienu
Facebook mo hu no ne odds no so maka
Pacho de otosu mienu Pietro Parolin. Pietro Parolin. Na ofa Cardinal Pietro Parolina oye Italian. Wadi mfie aduoson. Ne odds no at 4.1. Eno de minimum aje say bi obi na betimi achirim. 4:1. So the
Pietro Parolin.
Pietro Parolin. Wadi mfie aduoson. Na 70. Say ye cardinals ahodo a won atumi atena Vatican ache enim Vatican hye
onini
pachon
so ho efe pa
watena wache
Facebook there
wo munim honto tue ho hye hodwumadi ahodo no a ade a wodi mu ntintimai pa mamenka wo se Cardinal Pietro Parolin waye the Secretary of State since 2013 for the Vatican City.
Okay.
Ebano Vatican
administrative
papa na ade a lot of diplomatic affairs say omoni amaya ho so edin sa so din ginkita ho a ade a wodi mu ntintimai pa ade a wako me bi ti say China, Middle East ene aman ahodo mpanyimfo atena se edin sa so ensema ahodo bi ananka enkoyie watena se a ne won atimi edi eho enkoma nti won de ni sua hunu ene emradodo a wadie Vatican no ededi ono Pietro Parolin no Italy ni na yankwai ora Peter Texan oye Ghana ni ora Peter Texan ye Ghana ni na wonu mu a won bet no mse ne odds no 5:1 odds in betting market ora Cardinal Peter Texan wadi mfie duoson sia 76 years 76 years
odibi
wadi mfie duoson sia 76
Cardinal Peter Texan
Cardinal Peter Texan na
odibi
uko Vatican honso ni dwumadie eso ani ye papa
ono nso mfonyini ni wasum papa wasumpa
na ye ka ne dwumadie bi a wadie ewo the Vatican ye ka social justice ho nsensem ewo the Vatican mamenka o se papa yi
Roman fo nyina wo Ghana
mompae ma no omo abibima mu omo mpae emfama no ukọ Roman sum no mu anaso Roman hye no mu a waye the head anaso waye the head of dicastery for promoting integral human development EPEN wona ne epanyina wodasa dwumadie no ano na wono de eba no ensem a efa ewiemu nsatraye edin sunsanso bone brewiase afana efa ohia bubro eho ensem ho efa issues having to do with economic justice ade a odimu ntintimai papa na ebinum echiremu a se ene de conclave ekohia no moto eyi owura Peter Texan se wono ena womra emedi Roman Catholic esom nanimu wiase afana nyina de a wono ena obey the first African pope in centuries first African pope in centuries. Now the most recent African pontiff was Pope Gelasius. But Pope Gelasius. Pope Gelasius yawunu Rome. Ono no yawunu Rome, Italy. Nane maame ɛne ne papa Africans. Okay. Between 492 to 496 AD. Pachok bomona pemfonino Pope Gelasius. Gelasius. Pope Gelasius. Wono. Ena panyini tuntum menka mamika sa panyini tuntum a wono no ye ka the history of the Vatican City and the history of Papacia. Watimi akoye Pope Gelasius. Emzo pem fonyino no na odi atu eho. Also
no obedience ni Yesu bako yenche.
Na isinde na Yesu aba. Na odi na hona dey asem na kwa akugina.
Na bi o kojo. Ze ade no. Minya sa bibini na obe pope no mfonyina. Na mo akon kebe me de onie. So e de unzo no o bibini.
Bibini. Na hwem pesen no e wona tikon.
Ze bibini ze broni o. We yepe. Was it there?
O se ya draw enye nimfoni.
We ze ya draw. O ze obi na mo amuhwe Facebook de hu a. Ubehu. Ze nimfoni we there.
O se the most recent African pontiff. The most recent African pontiff from 492 to 496 AD. Okay. Pope Gelasius.
You draw obi anu an camera sabre.
Obi anu an camera. Now 492 to 496 AD no. Now who was thinking about camera?
No technology sabre no.
Aye.
E dey na wo kra dey di
eku aboanko. Ora Peter Texin. Cardinal Peter Texin.
Now I go there. We nya so say free room na buy.
Na free fa.
Mo amu hefonyi we.
Mama fa we ntwa to na me sorry nko why.
Kojo twas.
The otwato ye cardinal ye friend of Peter Edo. Ono no Hungarian.
Okay.
Peter Edo Hungarian. Na ye ka say obi a one de Roman Catholic. Catholicism enhye no. One person be free hu akwakofa bifoforo. So we are not talking about moderate. He's a conservative Catholic. One day Mbran said the trade no and one ye fan ni juma me nsem bibia mfam free hu. Cardinal Peter Edo or preserve the nananom editor hodija enchirima. Say ye ko ni sua hunu mu a Bruni beka say or ye respected canon law scholar.
Okay.
No canon wonder. Law scholar.
No wonder.
It is on to you be on no. Za ne won wasua. What dimuntu ntimai pa. Into one there was say obomodi ato aba e de ayi no a. On de said de tetentre de enema na said de tie no. Enya de a wo twe ne ho. E de afri ho. Isa pepepe ena enei etie na menim se enei die ntia erua papa fati chabwali awomodia eruam ha na kyerese popu ya wono so yo bai ene popu no wonya bi enti wenum ne mpanyimfo ahodo a enei womu eye the front runners a enei ye hwese omu baako ena efri eda ye beye yi no Frida yebeye no about 1 hour ago kura na
ago
about an hour ago na me we but na person me confirm ebedu nkomo ebeka ho asem se enya ban ku ade na enya aba
atom
enti we no ye de ukọ Vatican sesia enkomo ewo ho enu bi na me de atudwa e de amatie fo misre ye sua de kakra Mamenka wo se ayie no se ye ayie ni wi a ena beye edunkru from edu to dunkru achi eno ene ye hwe enu se cardinals ahodo no ya to mapetin ewiase afana nyina no omba be hiem ewo Rome omuko Rome a the Vatican City ena omuko to omuko the conclave will have to meet omu ehiem a omato aba e de yi wo mu baako se wono ena enei akonya da homa no so wonko na wonko enkonkodu womanimu enye the pontiff and as a pope of the Roman Catholic Church of ewiase afana nyina will history unfold say eni yebeyi bibini will it go back to Europe and as eni will go to Asia we be see time obviously will tell.
Kojo mama minfa messages ne kakra wo Facebook mfamra obetimi de wadwen kire de aba no enyema bebre ni nam social media no money de bobo so but the ode amani bi e wo Facebook nie Mr. Blogger see watching live from Ebri Ekuapem. You are doing a great job, my brothers. I am enjoying this. Anyway, thank you very much, brother. Potassium 1 or say JC suspended by the president is a judicial independence and also Edia Wade Abanonum. Co-Mensa Pillar 2 Edwea from Dom Kabinya constituency. A ball of kenke has increased from 5 cities to 10 cities in 4 months. Ghana, Agyemang Regasso Ajia Safia Mohammed, incoming MPP, National Women Organizer hopeful, and Honorable Charles Otin, a.k.a. OT, incoming Greater Accra, Regional Assistant Secretary by Co-Mensa Pillar 2. Co-Mensa Edia Wade Abanonum. Now he repeats, okay, he sends another and says, was say, my condolences to the Catholic Church across the world. Oh, Pope Francis, rest in peace. Special greetings to Agia. I think I've heard you on that one already. And he also bet me the word about Emmanuel Emma Williams live from United States of Keseman. R.I.P. Pope Francis. God keep you safe. Kojo. Now, the other is Mamenko, the editor. Na onfa we kakreya esi mame. Na yentu so. Na the editor Fatih Shaibu Ali Ewominchi in the studios. Oba papa mamu ha mi hu studio we are see hache. Akwaba.
Yeah, me so.
Na boko dear.
Nyame ado.
Beautiful as always.
Nyame ado.
Edi ni kra we wie.
This one you say jaye de ho na ye hwehwea sa na ye ko hwe bia.
Di mani famfo ni bi nto so
na beba no na ye train confirmation info ni no kofa o happy kasebo page ho no
ko happy kasebo
TikTok benya e wo ho nti kofa ho na fama amwako beans na onye mayen na de akoba nyina so unim say for several weeks ade ne chief justice say Chief Justice say yen set up committee nim probe na petitions bi aba ene ade ayekeka ho ana ne tia wa mu a ne say aban foforo aba Chief Justice one aban dada ne nko na yempe foforo na ne tia wa mu a no na we ena ebimu kra tam asem no say omo de court say omampani eni ho kwan bia say obetumi to sa na mo no especially now no na enuoma bi wo ha wo say etumi egu akwan mu ansa wakwa kodu sa empempenso no mu no na Chief Justice Kraba Bonten beka say na mo say petition bi about me aba no ho no wuji take decision bi about me adwuma ya me yi and so me no petition me ni mo hwe obi an bisa mo ho asem obi an ka say asem aba ni den na wo kafa ho ne ade enti no maintain ho hwe enti dia wo ye no kra maintain ase na president eba Bonten no ka say any ye try response na Chief Justice ochroye papa ochroye be say 50 pages
at the command
penning enum na ye didi a afa die we be aba bedu e na wie yi just a few minutes ago aba beto Bonten as a president John Dramani Mahama was suspending a Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu after say or setting up committee so mun probe a year petitions aba abeda a year omampani enim na statement eba Bonten a year Felix Kwachiofosu ono spokesperson to the president and also minister government communications or they ebeto Bonten on the Facebook page se see akra eda ho
so ena okuba happy 98.9 FM oba ye Facebook live yeah ube say document no eda honoma obetumi akan bi ama ho na document no de eka eni President John Dramani Mahama has, in accordance with Article 466 of the Constitution and in consultation with the Council of State, determined that a prima facie case has been established in respect of 3 petitions against the Chief Justice, Her Ladyship Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba Saki Tokonu. The President has consequently established a committee in compliance with Article 1466 of the Constitution and in consultation with the Council of State with a following composition to inquire into the petitions which have been referred to them. Now, committee now more set up now omo ba be share petitions no emu no omo any members no any omo chairman. Chairman Justice Gabriel Scott Poamang ono Justice of the Supreme Court. So Justice Samuel Kwame Adibo Siedu, and also Justice of the Supreme Court or a member of the committee. Daniel Yao Domelevo, aka Showdown, and also now a former Auditor General, a member. So and a Major Flora Dalugo of the Ghana Armed Forces or a member. Professor James Sefa Jisa, only Associate Professor, University of Ghana, and also a member. Pursuant to Article 14610 of the Constitution and in accordance with the advice of the Council of State, the President has, by a warrant, suspended the Chief Justice with immediate effect, pending the outcome of the committee's proceedings. As it is now, we cannot say the Chief Justice has been removed.
Yes, suspended.
You are suspended, no. Meaning that so committee need to not say no more you no more say oh na say petitions we there tenten hunu hold the water into the bibi any ho a na che say Chief Justice ba beto na adwuma so
yeah na na makom
but we know that suspension ne bad there any na che say as an no ano no
because
but that is I mean in clear terms we share paper know what the statements are. What it means is that she's not been fired, she's not been removed, but she's on suspension pending the work of the committee, you know. But politically, you know, share there. Nanka just say Chief Justice bye bye.
Okay, so the second paragraph, you know, ekasa edefa a committee or put in place. Say very science nim. Into omu na wo kase say omu wi omu adwuma omu bedie no a. And a better say we free ho cry.
Exactly. And I say on free ho. Yes.
Okay. It is said the TAA, you know, the Supreme Court, you know, a cobane sa, could you send a running without the Chief Justice?
I think that there are justices.
On suspension.
There are justices. Oh, boho. Obviously, minim say omo, and I cannot sit here and say I know exactly how things are going to work. But minim say omo justices are hold omo and some that court no anymore. One more ebeshe no more etumi adie until say ebia ombe hwemu ni nyina awie ama etumi ayo because we don't have, I'm not sure say in our constitution have anything like a deputy chief justice.
No,
we don't have a deputy chief justice.
But do we have a precedent?
That's difficult.
That a chief justice has been suspended. We may have to dig and see. However, no. We share the composition of a year committee, no. At least for me now, of all the names in Abano, Nipa Bakon standing out, no, a year Daniel, a year Dom level. Yeah, we all know Senya or Yen Nyoma, say Oyobia. How do I put it? Or upright. Let me put it that way.
Upright.
Yes.
Or
so
straightforward.
Far. Or straightforward.
Maybe
at the end dano. Or the top, and no. However, no, I am thinking, say, you have 2 justices of the Supreme Court. Since there are 2 justices, no, omo and Chief Justice that so and so spend na omo juma wana say under right. And to me, funny says omo koye omo omo probing in your na bi omo ka say oh ye hu boni bia e wo ma me hu nti on sign bra obi a waba asa wabe check o. Or science ye den and osan besha wa say or ye juma. What am I saying? But then I feel that honestly, like this is the end.
You feel
I feel
this is the end for the Chief Justice.
This is it. Yes, I mean this is it.
On
into the end, then that's it. And I would not even be surprised if one of
members of the committee
eventually be the Chief Justice.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so Kobana sa also speak there o no you bet me at the get into some of the justices what committee so now two of them na ya omu ba ebedi ba Supreme Court ebreben na omodwumedie can we cite them for major cases be any idea be or motna so no many idea how well do we know them in the Supreme Court and many idea so mu bi nya kwan ebe di idea now you're talking about Justice Gabriel Scott poor man and afa Justice Samuel Kwame Adibu say Esiedu ono so omumienu samienu according to Fati emu bi betimi aba be
I will not be surprised
yes say be a Justice Tokunu Chief Justice Tokunu, if
you would need to be of a certain standing to be on a committee probing
the Chief Justice.
Yes.
The Chief Justice.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
you must be somebody qualified to be a Chief Justice.
Enough to qualify for
the Ekobana Sanswa na ode Yera Daniel Yao Domlovo Zubeton.
Oh, so ne de ma chiremu say oh yeah.
Okay,
so far. Ewo ye ni so no wa demonstrate say onye obi osurasem anaso osurasem ka baby asem ne da no ode to ho enti wunya na in a mix of sa a committee yeah I believe say I don't know the backgrounds of the other members you know enti I believe say he will hold a balance say a 5-member committee enti 2 you need a balance in the middle and no ehwe ho and no share middle so wo hwe paper no eso
Koyo, the SCM, what do you make of the whole thing?
Well,
Neba.
The
signs.
The signs were written. The signs were all over there.
It sort of looked like it had stalled.
Yeah, at the point in time.
About 2 weeks ago, I said,
Neba. And then suddenly this. So,
well, for us, and young one.
Oh, no, not at all.
But if, unless me, you know how I do my things. I have to go and then do a bit of a research into whether we've had a precedent of this sort before. Yeah, who will be that? Ewo yamamumu anasi yamambremu. Ifi afe apema hankron ediokron yensa. Ebepem mfie mpim no ne aduonunum. Ye hunu bi ewo yamamumu anasi yenhunu bi. Ise yenhunu bi na se saa ene tie ene yenhunu ne se ya no dia. Na me say there is a precedent that is being set with regards to this particular suspension. Ya bonasense me pacho said the Fati e kan no.
Bonasense.
Ya bonasense.
Say ya saw them man ya twinasen.
Ya twinasen.
Nti government nature but we no mbako.
Omma me ya bibia.
Ya bonasense as Chief Justice.
Nti ontena nchen.
Someone might probably be acting
yeah. Nti ontena nchen.
Now, Odasu ye Supreme Court judge.
Odasu ye Supreme Justice of the Supreme Court.
Suspended as a Chief Justice.
As a Chief Justice, of course. As I say, atimuafo ni nyina ne titreni una senka bibia ba anasensia fufuro bi eba the Supreme Court wa una abeda no una abetena se ye ba besra mu a una aba abeginchia da bedi kan ni de ka ho ne se adwuma ni nyina no ntimi ni biu because ya bo wasen se mbie bi mfa ne se wa asor mu na ye bo san anase ye tu san a dwumadie bi chon say ye gifri unsam nti oni dwumadie ahodo no a wodie as the Chief Justice no se no ntimi enni biu. Now,
okay, so Justice Poor Man came to the Supreme Court in 2015. I'm sure you have that.
Meba. Na meba modern ahwe empanyimfo no a yabom ora domlevo.
Yeah.
Ora domlevo.
Ora domlevo dey No, the two justices no kon na mepe.
Two justices now. Okay. Meba modern.
Because even more public.
Of course, even but the justices are not supposed to be public.
Yes.
The justices are not supposed to be.
No, I mean, members of the committee, we don't know them.
We don't know them, of course. They've been some of them in their private life, they've been doing a umjuma ahodoa AD. Daniel Yadomlevo, former Auditor General, Major Flora Bazwanura Dalugo, Ghana Armed Forces, Professor James Sefa Jisa, Associate Professor, University of Ghana, and a Supreme Court Justice Gabriel Scott Pwamai, Justice Samuel Kwame Adibu Esidu, Justice of the Supreme Court. And when you for a 5-member committee, yes, your Montanas any petitions, how do I the cocoa many mono? It cocoa man penny any mono. One more any moon, so if there is merit, there's merit in the petition. Say in your so be a wo a year petition no na wo see timi ema Chief Justice ndwuma dia wo die nyina no wo twaswa wo mo no betimi akere say ampaniampa or say Chief Justice her leadership Gertrude Araba Isaba Saki Tokono wo say wo jan ndwuma die nyina editor we no mimi nyaya ke beja ma the luminaries in law omumnimde ewo mbremu na womo de omo perspectives ediaba because meme na twemu no mete se mrenanim ni ba ko wo kirade o kiremra ewo suapon ba ko mu e ka se sa enhihye no ewo yama mramu no ehye ho keke yemfa enni dwuma pachuti ni yemra was it ehye ho keke yemfa enni dwuma and say if you have to go online and you have to check out obehunu say na asem wo kan no asem a amafo brinu afa a wo mo eka eho asem so sen na foforo bi no mu adwene kire won wo saa emra no wo saa nsenkan no eho ene ya yeyi Chief Justice her leadership Gertrude Araba Isaba Tokono edina sin
Isaba
Saki Tokono they say no ye nyi na de so ya bona sen pacho Ghana for
ya twena
sen Ghana for wo enti but well we will do the NDC and PP bit it will come in whether you post or you pull a bebem in this particular case I don't mean say be a petitions me and sanwa a call man penny hono would do any crew we see who be there
the attorney said the petition no many who you know according to the statement the free presidency by no petition no or forwarded the comma one more was no they've been able to establish what they call what a prima facie case emeboa enti eno na constitute the yehu enti we de is uhunu bie say we uhunu said the ono abeka na sem before the 5-member committee eno ene omusu hwehwemu omu beye no ni nyina na kiri ede ensunsanso a say ebonkuma na nifa say the fatikan ye no ye behunu ensuo ni tiwi a nye behu ba bia susai de board hono ebefa in the meantime mama menyin krato imra mini aba Fatima da sepa nim nsa obesa kem cause nkomo no bebre wo ho kodwo nso wa ha na ya bobo nkomo na hodo nso busia ne esie se de wotie no ene se His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama was suspending the Chief Justice said the wotie no pepepe say ya twena sen se nkomo bia aba enam petition bi so duru mampanyin ho a mampanyin di ma wo mu ase de mbra hyehye se wo so de mo mu no ye hwehwemu no o ma hunu bibi se bibi tuam na saa de kro no etuamu no ehia se ne yekoba ne saa ye hwehwemu nso de a ene ne kire se wo se Chief Justice o ye twene sen na ye hwehwemu wie na bibi abedadi na ne ho french mo de a ene obetuma be ye na dwuma na emom bibi bɔ no de a ene ho de ye ne kire futuro nko a ena ye behu kodyo bibi wo ho
dabi
mame na me homra me ba yebe toaso na ya bobo hu so adwenkyere ebetumi di aba na wa kyere mu nyina nti ben fidie no na ka kyere afoforo mfo fidie mfato me ba me bie mfoma no na wonso anya bi aka yemfa na ase ma Fati Shaibu Ali. I'll be back after these.
Charlie, I stress.
Oh, senior, what be the issue?
Bro, another one caught up in again. I nearly get them this time. Charlie, the over 1.5 messed me up.
Oh, Charlie, sorry. But wait, you don't get refund for your loss?
Nah, bro, that thing's half day. You hear so before?
Yeah, soccer bets they do. Them they call them soccer chance.
Charlie, you sure?
Oh, but why I for lie you? Just make your stake on 10 plus games with odds of 1.30 or more. And when it's full, you will get your stake back times 3. Come see my bets.
Hey, Charlie, this be interesting, oh.
I know, right?
Soccer Chance rules are simple. Bet on any of your favorite soccer league games with odds of 1.30 and more. The total number of games should be 10 or more. Now here's the catch. Lose just one out of the many and you'll be rewarded 3 times your stake. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Darling.
Yes.
Ye bedidi na meche angel cola. Me bread do. Obi fa angel cola drink. Na ni yonku eyi angel orange. Ana angel mango. Ose me san pedi obi eyi. Aka me de ho.
Sese obi ape angel soft drinks ni nyina bi.
Ai daddy, me say me penny ni na bi.
Sister, wo de mama angel peach, angel strawberry, and na angel cocktail. Actually, no my badge angel apple lime.
What ye? Sani from my dear. Miss Angel Cola, any angel orange, and a mania. I think and
it's also from wifey. For us, Chester, no, Ebesia. Never angel drinks in a room. Obianca and in winning. There was Sabaso Mono, no anum.
Annie, that's a massa. And no ano.
There be a sunny and no.
Angel Cola, the assemble. Angel drinks here. I'm in Busuanum. I don't call soft drinks beverages limited. And why? Who to do our friend 0244 83 22 86 and 050 78 78 668.
Angel drinks.
Taste like our day.
FDA Agyemang Kratoyatum.
Yemma wakwaba eba Eclipse Collateral Management. Agyemang kwostron kwa yemma wanya wadwapade nkrata ho mfaso. Wonim se wadwapade nkrata ekuta wo no ebetumi asesa wo daache. Yesesa emfasode a adwapade wuranom etumi enya ewo no adwapade nkrata ho. Ene nyuma wuranom nso ebenya frɛ adwapade ahodo a yede sia bowa ede apesika ede abo wo nyuma ahodo. Enti se ope prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, ene land document perfection services a mayemfa nyonko. Ewo Eclipse yewo prime depository platform bia ahobambo bomu a ya de fofora adwapade wuranom etumi de won krata ekoto ho na wonya sika a sembia ni ho na ye de sankrata yi ebo nyumaku ahodo a wo pebesi de afrisika kwabia ho ye bobosia ho no ho ba ebo manyuma wuranom nya sika de trewo nyuma mu ye de bosia bo hwehwemu a emudo na ye mapa ena si egina ye enti wonim se wo wonsa ahobambo bomu entwentwa so hwehwenye nkyira kwan ewo adentam barrier ya bembe Moses Ayaresabia no ewo West Africa SHS afasio no ntempe fanyensesia 0543842466 wo Eclipse Collateral Management. For property owners we say think safety and decent income, and for businesses we say think funding before projects.
Darling.
Yes.
Ye bedidi meche angel cola. Me bread do. Obi fa angel cola drink. Na ni yonku eyi angel orange. Ana angel mango. Osem se me san pedi obi eyi. Aka me de ho.
Sese obi ape angel soft drinks ni nyina bi.
Ai daddy, me say me penny ni na bi.
Sister, wo de mama angel peach, angel strawberry, and na angel cocktail. Actually, no my badge angel apple lime.
What ye? Sani from my dear. Miss Angel Cola, any angel orange, and a mania. I think and
it's also from wifey. For us, Chester, no, Ebesia. Never angel drinks in a room. Obianca and in winning. There was Sabaso Mono, no anum.
Annie, that's a massa. And no ano.
There be a sunny and no.
Angel Cola, the assemble. Angel drinks here. I'm in Busuanum. I got soft drinks beverages limited. And why? Who to do our friend 0244 83 22 86 and 0550 78 78 668.
Angel drinks.
Taste like our day.
FDA Agyemang Kratoyatum.
6 beverage giants have made it to the topmost category of the Ghana Beverage Awards. But who emerges the ultimate winner? Is it Bell Cola, Blue Jeans Energy Drink? Is it Coca-Cola, Guinness, or Verna Natural Mineral Water? Is it Vitamilk? You get to decide. by voting via www.GhanaBeverageAwards.com or the short code *920*207#. Voting is from now to 25th of April 2025 and it's free. Ghana Beverage Awards is powered by Global Media Alliance and supported by Perception Management International, E-Productions, Silverbird Cinemas, Food and Beverage Association of Ghana, Consumer Protection Agency, Chartered Institute of Marketing Ghana, X-Minga Advertising, and Quick SMS. Our media partners, MX24, Happy FM, BNFT, YFM, NYDJLive.com, YTV, Z Multimedia, and The New Finder. Ghana Beverage Awards, inspiring excellence in Ghana's beverage industry.
New Kivo Hot Pepper Powder. Loco show. This advert is FDA approved.
Oh, Charlie, me wanna mean I am here. My person, my person. Says me be and koye. Oh,
and yes, so Yom Herbal Lotion. Deals Generations Enterprise in Ediaba.
And Tiene Womwa. I'm on the bridge, my pa.
What do you have by one with Dindra? A Kunipedium yaw crack na ye drink. Say and two nam yaw. Anyone possible yari biase. What do you understand? We shake a cregoons. Now we get to Hunamini. Anyone possible baby a yawe. Now Monomoa, Uber Joe. I'm a young knuckle. No what you say from. Did I they want to want some cry?
Wow, we just send it to some.
And ye just same keko. As a brabon suma was sitting on koye. A brow bow de atra for.
Na menya bia to he.
So open do it too. And now open so to be ton. And now open contract sale dia. And your friend 024-473-0295 and 030-295-4146. And face will be biato and pharmacies near herbal shops. Yom Herbal Lotion. Life is possible. Edroy nyam mapping FDA Agyemang gratuit atu.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Ono de ase oni krata ni omuni tumi no. Krata ni omuni tumi no. Adwuma na nya den ma wo mo saa. Adwuma na nya den ma wo mo saa. Wo mo dodo na to atisi a wo mo ma adwuma ye eye den ama oman no. Ntina na me bin no. Ntina na me busa se Itina na mebusa se eye den no ye pa kire sen because ebi no nkura krata so dwuma no mo ye pa obi anka wo mo hwe
Minia omo na edi bone se mo Ghana dina meka se me de enye de bone se me ekoso nyina no bone se me ekoso nyina no sa ba mre mo no wo ye police ni a onkotu galamti wo ye sa ba mre mo no wo ye police ni a onkotu galamti we are soldier near to we are MP, we are minister. I telephone a garam dance. And she Sabi. What did this man organa hanging which one? 100 to 1%, no. Or mom could tank out and do 2%.
Sir?
Or mom could, yes, and Snipper A2 from a good year over 3 million price.
Hey,
didn't I make us a maybe the name because police need by me and soldier need by me.
Nipadodoa, illegal mining 3 million.
3 million, they make quite the meeting account. 3 million.
Then you would do any boo.
Yeah.
There's a babrosa.
Hello, Brosa.
What the old bush there be a dear Necoso, Adentina. Abaya ba kwa ya sum sika hodo asuma soja fo ya ni aposifo aka ho ahemfo de manu atomu bi ya ye ayi fora bebre na no K University 2 force otikoko so betina mu bi na obehwe ni afre mining experts ni atena se ekwame ni illegal mining fa so chese ya ye niam bebre abanfufo so aba ono so eye niam bi the river gas ni ade ba edie na ye nye ni yie ana adie na ye ya enunti sa illegal mining yentimi nto ase boa me
minia asem kase no bisa no so bi bisa sa na wa dwene won na wa kire na se from your mama pleso and started some poetry agara se anye eko bo ado abeto aso anye and your mama asa ba ni ni se betu ayi se de eno ma bebo kwa no kwa de e bia ta se kan tem we for your mama de be west and be west ne say me kotu ade ase dem nim say ye de tuo na kodi nkunyimu a ade ndina ba bi e ton tuo no me nkosi zi wo say me petuo ma ha tuo ba metew excavator ye de tuo for magudie nim say ni anam China for and the different bridge de China de ba omo so e de no ma no ba se ma ho no mu yi no aban ti aka onti kumase onti oboase onti di nkwankwa onti pisia now every day, every night, police for soldiers for us, immigration custom for us. So I main road I to Kumasia. When you excavate the sea road, so a move a bush in the crown. We bet you more than 200 to 300 a day. Na 90 the day and come. You know, a hill of freedom and Jews who bet to get themselves, we bet to get themselves. They're panic.
Hello, Mr. Jatin.
Hello.
Ahomani tiko kakra.
And this over to themselves, and excavator, your crafty channel, the system, na aba to master the art. No one to me, suppose I am money through what they baby to get and say now. Now, who could you say? So then in the head. And your book finance was a soldiers for Magiska. Your book was a police for Magiska. That other a guardian or my face, a waste of time, waste of money.
I didn't see a waste because of my Juma clearly cut for them.
No, now, Operation Hot, Obiti Operation Camp Life, Obiti Way, Obiti. I never tried for the Kuba and get to Ghana. Na sabi ono wonye military ni wonya hwihwini ana no na ye hwa o mateni o meta water garden no prebo boati boat be no anto mini esem na ho na ye ka no tuni ni da ho aye monchechen esem se eye amanyosem ene de awura sa adwuma we mu ntino o ka na o si bubuduam because eniema me bubo so nyina excavator de fitema na eba enti minister no o ye minister of lands no excavator be ba wa bla da nimbi and you might say for the banana, sabi you try at one. And no, if you never excavate every time I want ever, if I were about them, I want ever. It is a excavator, a two from Emma, but there were two quite and say no. The engineers is there, maybe club free China. The Amico Canam de Batem, I want ever. And a document at the mamma, a Tessa binds a woman at the Amama, if I'm a Yaguma. Meanwhile, Minna commission, ever processed land Amawa. 25 acres of land in Diana, and so you excavate a back. No, you pillow the back. And the un to ho, and Murumaku 6. And so to ho, Makumaku 4. And now 3. The back wire is the one for Otata. And the old Mubuka, now Ukataso, now say be hold be to it. Uniano. Now I'm not to back up Naka Bay to another 3. What's in the Oko? Tatamano, TPA away. Obia away at Udmawa. No, because I say, I buy bar. Sabi aba ko eto yetew you know commission ye mo kwa mo nya adwuma ni akati asoso ye na ye gina mi na commission ko no wo ye presenter journalist me menye adwuma ye mi ntimi medi adwuma ye e de sabi ma ba na makofo bi se omla me o mo presi adwuma na enye ha na me ha o man no enti niam ewo mu no so omo ntimi nka no kore nkyere mu a e ya ade mi so commission aba bi aba o ket ne nkofo mi na commission wo no eno na ese adwuma we ne kase pa ekwen for so excavator ndeba ya mata na fo ne kwan ena o mede sa niam ya di tu asase magudie no e de ba Ghana ha China before so ba Ghana ha no to ma asase ni bebre aban no ba bi ekọ no se no me ma ntu biem ena o mede o mani kire Ghana ena o mo bae o mbe research ena o mo se Ghana gold wa adenti no de wo tu ni kuro mu de o mo kata so ukọ Shanga ukọ Kwanzi ukọ Hihu masa ukọ wa ho nyina no o ma galamse wo ukọ Kwanzi kura na Kwanzi ho no China ho no dwuma o mo ye te se galamse adwuma ni nsuo so adwuma no mo ye no And the two assassins do baby na ban stop them so moment to be. And the other thing Ghana, your Omampany wa. Not China for the Ghana for be a cabo muse or minor. No migration for an intimate and China for say. What do my Ghana and say? And the end of Benwa. No one tells me 2 man and I said me yet Maui. No one own sign is a call. And my happy yes, only quite over to Apmagudia. Meanwhile, excavator no more tone. Some say, I didn't see a macquine. I say, Uncle Excavator, you want the construction work. I didn't see a bit me a found or me a minister whom you have a macram adiaba. Blah. Minia. So you and cross what we are in that.
Na chese ulemwa China for na eye galamsewa hano omu free particular provinces ewo China womu no they are known for mining mebwa.
Yeah.
Nti te se kwanzi na wo kae no omo hono mu nkrofo dodo be wa ha pa because omo de anu adwuma omo ye omo hano no.
Omo de 100% Chinese for kwanzi for omo ha. Eye ka kwanzi ni so omo ye twitwa samso obi a.
Kwanzi for no.
Me catro opa China ni bia na bi zanze kuni China ni bi office kwanzi no ka na ho asem kyerɛw obeka je so omo ye twitwa for omo twetwe se ka rough from nti so obeti se China ni bia bo bi tua na esa nkofo ni bia
a China ni beba be mining wo Ghana ha eya ekware na faso because nyi nim say small scale mining Ghana for nko adea wo de wo ye practitioner wo dwumu ekwan be na Ghana for timi ma China for ba be mining ana China for na eba bi ni kakra wie
China for ni bi ba but make me got to say a year be 12 years ni there yon go for mo kwakwa so mo so ni nua ne ba me no ka say China ni bi ni minister bi Ghana ha say wo wa wo tia na no ka no it is one ba okope sika bi dia ma minister no say ni nua bi wo ho o ma e ready so mo be ya adwuma say me nua wo se me wo me say one of that you know Shanga ne that he who for no who say government na mo sika so mo fa me say adwuma woman so the no government at the moment to oba minister bia on office ko na obeboa no no abetem skado so pro no de ama no to oba reference ma wonwe ho sana ni nim akwa paso de land who be say question bi we are following now we need right to bet na small scale money apart from hard luck last year we bet me ade eno kura no you say me na makwaje ana wo no akwaje na the documents no e de ama no my partnership. And you on my way, Yaman no my at the vote that my the China need our banner. But basically, we need so. We need not company before. But remember 100 billion, remember 50 billion. Let me know that this was the new rock and what new rock. When you are some here, China for to be built every more to call young policy government side. You could echo my bright now. So what I say, yes, small scale man for now you put up proper doctors now you lim a juma no. Now I was a small scale man and then so I'm Ghana because the more equal as a small scale man in association. Don't want to nim galam say what. Over quorum so nim baby a gelantes. O nim baby and to China near where you do two as a forest. Master, the forest the crown, ubet me a forest near my documents are. Process in here and process. The amount of documents that for Moduma. This is your war or more Miami no commission Juma or more as you on my or Macor pension and retire. Or more make a carbon and some woman who could do baby work or lawyers for you and some work judges for and some your pursuit to go to forest. It's a channel for now more than a hand. And you more pen on the wow. I am do my bassa homeland yes and some money no. And the Oko Kumasi, Oko Obuasi, Oko Dunga, Oko Prisia, Oko Takwa, Oko Bogoso, Oko Asenko. Now, and near my dear man in a say as Sana for a card back. I mean, as you have 20 years, man, Minia.
But Nasensu to say other African national to say Burkina for Niger for Mali for the Nigeria for so the Muhabe Jimupa. Sanet ye.
Oh, Nigeria for quite on basis in much. Nigeria for much. Yes. Now, Mali ni Burkina for the year. Or one of the security access no more Ghana. Saja Captain Smart is me ready to say Ghana soldiers running and your heart. And Zano, Opa earlier dear. And there was any banana who can catch you on to come of one. Una, Nanukasu, Uni Nipa Bank.
Bibini.
Since Hobo Bedi or a Kumahama, the body in a business. And you know, they say, oh, man, you're panicking, Kakra. It's a shaking. Because, said, yeah, you're dominating no man. I difficult more my way. And I will who would move. Now, me, Matisse, about we move when you be a church, a blab a month and trouble. I am quite a human or more. So, I am some training, no Kupuado, and I've been in the 4 years. Look at that, Kupuado, Kadianka in Akao. Net about we have one to Negal and say, I feel the baby is here to cry you too. Some Frigana. And the Mali Nibakin and the death for the Unia. Comodia. I could dear pa.
So trade the natures as a woman or for a kumu no mababe share I mine in him.
Almost for a kumu no mababe mine in him. Anna, the end.
Bibini pass, which you know, what you say one kind of.
Oh, now, who's your Ghanania? Who's the way you're going? I know you have no Ghanania. You be as the move because you're not in Nina, so who out to where Ghana. Yeah. I know Shoma, it's a sin that or body, or many year, or maybe be different.
Nasa accordion essence on home.
Oh, Unia, Messe, Sekai, Kai, Ekuma, Hammer, the bomb prego, not one nurse at the bottom of the Bishop for, and find it true, Mrs. Akano. No more than an ambush. Come in ambush, one in Nazoba on the first area, no more than them. Now, almost earlier, first, we're gonna handle Uber and Asante Rim, Western North, other, first commission for one day, which make us say, I had this one plan is here or move. I had this work as course. First, look, I have my family. Yeah, you know, record. Now, what, sir? And I know much first to commission officer Bako, Emma, Wabrepa, Nami so. Sir, other African nationals before now, oh, describe Musas or Monomo or Kuno fee and Omodia Shebush or you know. One more 2 mining in Libya and answer one more no humaness or mobile mining for no home buying. Okay, said to be an to be. Omodia mobile home buying. Nice. Nkofo ko sheda ko fa omo de omo ba so omo ba be bom ho ban ma omo keke ala ho se wo mi no sa okwa wo be sia boys omo so ni omo ye free aye Ghanaians etu ko ka omo so ma ban na aba sa January February March April ya wo mi de masa eni e me ko so system mu ano no wo ka omo so ma ban na aba. And you only part that and the crowd comes to that's why you be to transfer. And to say, Mebo, and to say, baby, I do say one more illegal mining, no, call outside Ghana, Kofa. One more air kum be a bokina near the idea, a shadow the omobase, me too for more good dear waha. Mama me a confona, omumba bought me workers on home buying. Sister say, any practice a coso. You say, the only idea coso pa. Eh. Ade aye hu na unia Ghana no bi dawa and the good for mami busa we jaja ti mami busa we nano new minister me ati say about 9 forest reserves there ade a galamsey fo agi aboso so a security fo ntimi nkomu bi ana 2 weeks after osan be man abtimi ati asese say de nyame adom Forestry Commission asoja fu akambu mu ama emu ensun de say yetimi agye fi galamsey fu nsem ama ene Forestry Commission for na omo ekromu a obi antimi mmamu bie yenyanti forest ahodo no dini de but o de mo bush ho no mo earlier na wo kasa na wo bebo Ashanti region forest ho ne the way of commission for ye mobo ubetimi abamiama mehunu se ebe no kre from mo bush woni se ampampa no ene forest reserves ni bi o wa ban etimi apamo mercenaries ni galamsey fo ye free hono mo ama
and the Forestry Commission for na air control such areas.
Minia.
Yeah.
I rehearse them now. Minister, they were carried a political talk.
Sir.
For us now, no. Machine no more fire no away. It did not do some for your machines. But a move back to Krana. If you talk about the kind of policy back the kind. Inside. Now what does him?
EpaHoaDaben Sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Ebisamu akwa ban famra EpaHoaDaben happy 98.9 FM said Emreno esi kon kakra kakra ibedi nkomo 8 minutes after 4 na said what no the Chief Justice ya tweno asinsen suspended and say teaching bi akomampanyi ho ama wa establish a prima facie case against the Chief Justice and so amampanyi ejina emraso akase Chief Justice wonfa en adwuma no enkonkon ho enkonko wie se ehwehwemu bekoso ehwehwemu no koso wie a enam so aba ama yehu ni etuam se Chief Justice obetimi asan akwakoye na adwuma bio ana se onkonkoye na bio na mampanyi ejina mamra ebi so ene de sansimo de atuhoi aba na ode article 146 of the 1992 Constitution 1466 of the 1992 Constitution and Ochum said where the petition is for the removal of the Chief Justice, the President shall acting in consultation with the Council of State appoint a committee consisting of the 2 justices of the Supreme Court, one of whom shall be appointed chairman by the President and 3 other persons who are not members of the Council of State, nor members of Parliament, nor lawyers. Eno enti na mampanyi di atisa committee no. Yera kan kranche eyemranim ni ewo ahoma no so yenkosua de de enyemranfo. Ede a SCA ene de mampanyi ayei emumbra ene sen na ositi ase semranim ni na ede ye kohen fa Supreme Court ene nsensema epie. Yera kan wotimi kan memwa adwo ede ba EpaHoaDaben so o happy 98.9 FM so awie.
I mean, that's me Reynolds now. I'm to saying.
Odumfo adom ye ho ye won so e.
Oko hene.
Minimisa wate de efri mampanyin asoye ede aba na according to the spokesperson to the president, General Felix Kwachufosu the honorable, as a Chief Justice mampanyin atwena sensen enam nsem bi aba omohu nyinaso bi petition bi eba ye enhwemu bi ekokopie mu wo the Council of State nyinaso a omanya unti mampanyin se omfa na adwuma ntwenkonkon ho kopem se ebe ehwemu awie na ehwemu no hunsunsanso na ebe kire ba bia suicide board ho ebefa Council we wuti ye se na esika kire wo
well me de asam no me hu ne se enye mrasem so much as politics na the judiciary ni ye obeka say procedurally de bia na procedurally de bia na mo follow the 1992 Constitution, maybe 1 or 2 things via omanye, but generally no they are in accordance with the 1992 Constitution. But maybe the argument me inclination me feeling say politics na I think maybe this regime has a problem with the Chief Justice and is allowing this thing to go on. Generally, the well-being of our country. The judiciary is a particularly sensitive institution. Emma, so don't say Kokasa institution na won so be Emma Ghana democracy no. Emma Ghana send you beat na baby a obehu send Ghana assistant city. Be a businessman be crab be business do ha. We be success and investment to crown problem ba ho a judiciary no war kukudro betum diaka. If these things are going on, particularly in the light of the fact that petitions no yen who copy but Madam Justice Tokuno Yobia why judicial officer for many years or vast experience. I really have my doubts as to what really constitutes the so-called prima facie that they say they have found. Whatever it is, he has the authority may invitation make us say Dianabi or I will see Panini vetu de Nesaka. The Panina or Agyemang or Mano a ye or drink Ghana can call and now give you can call no. And it is the can that type of a DNA Kanda. Because in the long term, no, it is not safe for our country. Itamano Mui and make up the Vice President Kofo first. One of the first things or here and this will be that time the electoral commissioner, Dr. Farijai. One of the first things or here so he should be given the right to also appoint his own electoral commissioner. The Radio Snamkoka said that particular statement is wholly unnecessary. There's a similar thing happened that Nana Danko Kukwado. Charlotte said the Senate Tibiano, the protections that have been offered by the Constitution for some of these people who yes our constitutional clause now young be because I also so be brave. And I think whatever decision has been taken today, the decision taken and announced today is a very unfortunate decision. The president could as well have avoided eating this type of food and allowed the judiciary, whatever the words, whatever, maybe you can a judiciary paying for no rulings via quite chamia. Me feel say it is not in my interest and I know it's not in the interest of the country. But then you know, Tinameka say you get to convert. You need to where politics no more judiciary no more Magana.
You as a lawyer, practicing lawyer, we experience emrenim nyasem ketwa. Pesa obe famra no kra what the uhunu on the surface is a pure politics.
Politics na omoye. And I'm the judiciary and your politics. This has nothing to do with the law. It has everything to do with the fact that they want to get to Tokonoa for whatever reason best known to them. This is a woman who has labored in her profession, risen by merit. When we grow by merit to the highest positions, we are sure say whatever they think they have found there, and yet be no Mr. John Mahama or Yebida. I don't think so. Oh, yes. Oh, so yeah, Mr. Mahama no koji 4x4 no. Unkai sa asem no, Raymond.
Mekai.
Mr. Mahama Airbus.
Gift bino.
Mr. Mahama na no Airbus somebody. We are sure so whatever is in that petition is not something Bonibia or Biananya Bonia Mr. Mahama Yebida. And I doubt said Bonibi also because what I've heard so far administrative decisions. You see, for instance, the selection of judges is an administrative decision that the Chief Justice takes. I have a problem with it, but that has been the system in Ghana. And two because Waludi Quarter, she is allowed by law. She's allowed by procedure that has happened in this country since Kwame Nkrumah. Oh, when now, since the days of Kwame Nkrumah, the Nsaka can't get in the judiciary Nsaka. Ama Oko court to Krana, not judge no to honor. Or friend and him say, Yasman Bekan, you bet Yapan, you be an Entiapan, you be, and one Magana. Oh, and one more man in Koso. We should have these people, Mamituminia.
There's a way say it is an attack on the judiciary.
It is an attack on the judiciary. Maybe believe you say, Sana Najene said, Tokuno say politically cry. And Ukraine also encouraging no. Because see, that is why we have checks and balances in the 1992 Constitution. It is a Anama O Tunu Yanamon Papa. A year of full say Papa there should be somebody there. There should be an institution there that will look at some of these actions critically.
And you mean,
unfortunately, I must say this. But what to be the impression about that person?
So you know.
So if I say to Kono, you nam council your pamno. Your pamna service for Chief Justice Fofo. What to be your impression of that Chief Justice?
What impression of that Chief Justice better?
Impression. I hesitate to say the Ghana for be now you make us a piano you put on.
Obey you be a Juma man.
Obey you be a Juma. And that is a very unfortunate image to create for our judiciary. And some of the Panama there's a problem. And you feel be a safe pair of hands. What they who took out of mass now we pay driver between a driver who will say a safe pair of hands. Tokuno over the years has demonstrated that it's a safe pair of hands. I'm sure say we be some of them Mr. Mama court Sonia qualified. Fact is now when we said also Supreme Court. I wasn't just that's Supreme Court.
That's all.
So yes, on your safety of us and could be declared some man president. What do you mean the president? This is safety of us. The Anibisio, who can so debate 2 years in ye, that's your memoir.
Mamimfa the now okay any processes no baby about bedru say the petition said the mom running for minimum ekopie mampanyi ho ekopie ho no woye there was woye ema ekopie mu council stating a consultation na koso o ma establish what you according to you without anything be establish any prima facie case against Chief Justice unim no and not the so because a besi baby a yedre ni nyina adamra kwanso mebo
generally make us a damra kwanso because of the mark, and you must take a can say Ghana Bar Association, they should sit up. The Christian Council of Ghana, they should sit up. Now, almost so copies of the petition, move lawyers. They should president on your petition in public. Now, I think a city blue, my only Council of State in the so. Almost if really anything called prima facie case has been made. Because if it is administrative decisions, and after this administrative decisions, panel judge, those things I don't think it is enough. Or you more a friend of bias. Who can suggest your bias that you must lead concrete evidence. Concrete evidence.
Zagranji. Uncle Ken. What do you mean? Now, concrete evidence about support to Sampa.
Publish petition.
Now, Mammy, let me say, is it a requirement in law? Say what some penny publish a petition now?
Because of the interest that has been generated, and because of accountability. Because of the fact that a notable judicial figure, a notable person in our land, is being put through this process.
And then maybe say, how come, constitutional a prescribed choir and faswa a kobani say I bet me anchor on the part of the president because definitely okay say we the Supreme Court justice and I say Chief Justice a bear of national interest, a man for interest, because and also on the part of the president, Sebema petition, either public or otherwise.
Constitution, constitution between listening by A to Z too. Some of them motions if you corner, you can also do it that way. Because we can't say A to Z, we can't prescribe all behavior. But if a body like the Council of State, any judges at MASQ, no matter say there's a prima facie, then they should make it public. The institutions like Ghana Bar Association can require for themselves. They should make an inquiry and find out, say, really, if a prima facie case has been made. Let us satisfy ourselves on these things. Otherwise, I think you are politicizing the judiciary, and the end result is not something that all of us will be happy about at the end of the day.
Sir, Ukase, the Ghana Bar, any other organizations, Christian Council, Emremu, Enomania, there. Omu bisa no munsa nka say there's no legal remedy. I bet me mo munsa kan di omo yehe.
Oh, you are doing now kwan nye nyina na ye mayen. Omu bisa ne afa ma wo ma at least omu bisa. Omu bisa. They should by now we should have heard from them. Because what is being discussed is prima facie. Prima facie now you're about 80-90% sure. So bonine na e bonia or see a fast train side the payaso. And I make say if that is the case, if we believe that prima facie has been made, let us give it to the lawyers. Ghana a lawyer who in Ghana Bar Association. If someone no more paying for the make be if this thing constitutes prima facie.
You say say again and Supreme Court to ho when there was or actually any one bit and I just will be appointed will be to act.
In the absence, the senior most judge on the Supreme Court to act as acting chief justice.
In this instance, I
have not followed, but the watcher Hopa will act as the acting chief justice until the substantive person is appointed.
Committee na mampeni apau se omunya asemi hwehwemu ene adwuma wo be say the constitution na prescribe and article 1466 hon enum no adwuma mu bi de na ebinum ha ye nmomu in their public life yera efedom level yenim ne hunsem enum ne ade say the ensem bi ba o si di na dwenkyere enum ne ade de ba bonten sa committee no omadwuma no emre da ho a wase omu ye omadwuma ne ntem na say chief justice ho fan a oba be ye na adwuma
my constitutional prescribable timelines in normal. I have not studied, but there are timelines. There is not a day that whole to say the half ball. We won't be trying to be a phenomenon for results. No, there are specific timelines that you have to deliver.
Na se obi serve or committee no so otimisa be ekobase omu bi betimi be chief justice ana.
Oh, I think there are two separate things. The serving on that committee and later finding favor in the eyes of the president to nominate you, appoint you as chief. There are two separate processes. I don't want to look at it like that. What I want to look at is if you use dubious circumstances to get rid of Tokono, the question that will be posed is the person you are bringing in of the right caliber now, or a politician or judicial groups or other bench? What is that one, mommy? I mean,
is it a call, sir? Uhu sa attempt a suspended chief justice no say a dubious inti is it a call sir justices are can ya appoint or say be chief justice amu munye
we momu die who say na say people penfo bi dey sa case no court Supreme Court yo mo koye no according to the Attorney General no or ne lawyers ko training. It is Supreme Court na just say ya Johnny Sakis Nisana die. Now me a lawyer. I can tell you an authority. A lawyer be organ be every chamber. The Attorney General Department a chamber. Omo lawyer send Ghana law chambers in so a lawyer. That's all court. Now catch a judge and say okay na isibedino. Because of say uchemba ni lawyer and our lawyer for training 20 minutes na judge make us kono bu asem na tiaw. It is a very strange circumstance that the Attorney General can have the courage to go to the Supreme Court and say my lawyers are undergoing training. It is on the case na Supreme Court na on the case. It did no judge normally would allow that type or give you that type of excuse. Only lawyer from your chamber, you cannot go on with the case. I think the Supreme Court should have stood up for itself. I mean, it is one of you that is under attack. It is some institution from outside, Vincent Suanum, Ebanum, so we think there's a problem. Take time and look at the case and look at the merits of the case. Because one say, it's a from an offended to be fed na. I can never be a beer. It is some effort be a funny pavia kono. You can't stand up. So the original say and do the job that you have to do.
Lawyer, Semitie unkomoya na say clearly processes are a day ayaba bedru hey. Emu ye wirama pa hu ni say trimopo.
Emu ye so na me di kan fitias on the politics na the judiciary ni. Let us leave them alone. Me ye kokko to lusu da bia. Ultimu say judge or two papa na mami o tia baby pa, but we get not now. Like it or not, she or he is the person there. It is not always that it will go for you. A lot of the lawyers do that assignment. As some of the judge, we are not a final judge, no MPP lawyer, no NDC judge, and NPP judge. But to go do Nanuma, he manages. You go on appeal to target a person like the Chief Justice of a country and to seek to produce your own, because that is what Mr. Mama is doing. He's seeking to get his own Chief Justice. It is not good for the final outcome of this country. It is not good for our expectations. Now, talking about business. When you want to promote the well-being of a country, okay, and you meddle with the judiciary, you don't want the well-being. On one objective, sell up a business, because businessman the investor be coming to Ghana, doing his research, and knowing say you are meddling with the Chief Justice will not be comfortable bringing money to the economy. So how do you talk about creating jobs when investors are not coming?
We are the Chief Justice, the suspended Chief Justice, or also was space be under the law and in the Constitution. So if you say be a suspension or a dubious as you are telling us, yeah. Obetimi afaso enya remedy.
Yes, Ghana had that, but normally no. Not private people. Oh, there's a case. I think say Apalu. Yes, it's Apalu. Dr. Makutu Fove is the Chief Justice. Was a similar case where the government was doing conny with the Chief Justice, and Dr. Makutu Fove took it to court. I think that case, one of the lawyers was Nana Donako Akufo-Addo, and Dr. Makutu Fove took it to court. So. People want to take it up. Senator Mr. Vincent as one other people want to take it up. No. Maybe the first initially, I looked at the Constitution. I want to take it, but me when Vincent Medicain and the Supreme Court. What I'm not happy about is how this matter has been handled in the Supreme Court. That I am not happy.
How it's been handled, it can be big trust maybe the Supreme Court itself. My men and for more Supreme Court ankasa are not so happy with the
I doubt it. Madam Tokonomini Sha be a court, but apart from that, you'll be a minimum personally. But she doesn't sound to me like the type of person that will have problems with the entire bench in the Supreme Court. I doubt that. She's from afar, looking at her from afar, and I don't think he's such an unlikable person. And we are it's not a like or dislike. The lawyer for you like or dislike they can't say okay, what's some yada, what's some yada? Yet we be what's some yada, what's some yada? And yeah, it's a open panasa now, penny panasa. Oh, I don't think as professional judges sitting there, I don't think they care anything. Here upon you will be a coffee and you may so cool.
Yeah, will be a coffee.
I will be a confusion and I feel like it is like it anymore. I think something different is happening there, and it doesn't speak well. And maybe Apalunum time, Wakutufonum time, they stood up and they had effect. And let us gather the same courage.
I mean, Mr. Ways said the idea Emma Quine, sir, at any given time, Obia de a petition be under Article 1466. I'm here between your man penny for Chief Justice Bia or Baby. Is that your fear?
Oh, yeah. You say you can't to Konasma, they refer you to Charlotte Osei. Oka to Konasma, then they refer you to Charlotte Osei. And I can't to Konasma, and you say you have your test if you are more called Yemen Sasso. Mama is job of Yakon. Okay, Ghana, Senate, in idea, I was saying in Akum.
Say, more lawyer for Mususu say, sir, and no more way. Ebetimi had the judiciary and Mujumedia Mudie. Apart from Mumubia, Ako Court, I attempted to challenge Anamuntuno. Bibia ni hobi one betumi aye.
Oh, normally legally there you challenge, but some people have challenged and it is hanging in the Supreme Court. That is what I'm saying. It's the way it has been handled because one was so called Judge BN. Now, your chamber is not ready to bring a lawyer. Object the first thing Judge BN says, "Oh, lawyer now, Casa, so a lawyer." Oh, chamber, the chamber with the highest number of lawyers in Ghana, the Attorney General Chamber. It is common thing for lawyer, why should you give them an excuse? You should go on with the case. Proceed with the case.
But sir, esi the other case no so court no so na onim near woken and when defended before the judge says on.
Oh, really? So much decided so much for Sunday. So much I understand that. So much decided so much understand that. You may make the point and insist on this because this is something we all know. I'm telling you, it would be suicidal for a lawyer to go before a judge in that country to say, "We need lawyer, we chamber, and team in the assembly." How can you go to a judge and say that? And you don't do that.
And say, and no cry an example of how Supreme Court now handle matter be here. Does it not fuel? And I say, am I understanding say bia said the mammy talk on West handle Supreme Court? I'm a Mujumedi no. A bit ma Mampenini na palm for yet me establishes our prima facie case.
I mean, you say, maybe I doubt that is the case. Something different has happened. I don't want to speculate, but something I don't want to speculate. I doubt that is what has happened. Me, what I'm saying is that some of these things they are public interest. They are matters of history. In 20 years' time, we shall be referring to these incidents in our law schools. It's when we have the opportunity to participate in these moments of history. Let us stand up for posterity. What I'm saying is that this image, this image we are carving for ourselves. We shall be getting rid of electoral commissioners. We shall be getting rid of IGPs. We shall be getting rid of chief justice. It's not a good image. It is not something that encourages good democracy. It does not lead to independent thought. It's not good for our track record as a nation. So from our far Ghana democracy and the possible to be studying integrity. You're very worried or the miscare about very careful.
Council, wait there, member yes here, but who can say will fear no in the years to come? What can I say? A high and Dutch, a high and Dutch, a high and Dutching. Any man you know better to say between higher going forward.
Oh, medical kabako is our image. One say we know that when you know that the nation is a thriving image, has a thriving image, thriving institutions where we leave the judiciary alone, we leave the electoral commissioner alone, we leave the police alone to strive to take independent decisions. It boosts confidence in the system. More beer than also Ghana there's independent institutions and thought. I say no, yeah, very important. And I say business efficacy. I do say no, so no say moi. Oh, it is in a lot of ways. This thing is very negative. If the people can say, "Oh, na say san e dia Charlotte say," the question you should ask is, "Dia Charlotte say na ye?" Why do we repeat the mistakes we made? Are you going to always be a nation that repeats the mistakes it made in the past? 1970s, when I come up Palua, yes, I do the year 7. I feel it about 2025.
2025.
You do 1973, 2025. How many years? Only 55 years ago. It's a mistake here 55 years ago. 55 years ago, we are repeating the same mistakes 55 years later. It will be 60 years. Daben mature.
And na man for a kind confidence in the judiciary. And and like you said, the boy crowd between bisa MPP lawyer and na MPP judge no and na NDC judge no. It tells you the level of trust anyhow our judiciary ni mu. We ba beka hui uhunu say yasem kra.
I'm West. Oh, me problem. Ma me no na papa na they didn't have to kuno anaino. What image will Ghanaians have generally of the person? Because if you are not so, and for a lot of people, it will not be a positive image.
Say ebia after suspension ni omun mu betimi abekire say ne ho so onko so nkoye na adwuma.
I pray so. Me pa bono no. Me mo de say until I see the petition and read the petition, I think that this whole thing is politically driven. It is a political exercise. It is an unnecessary embarrassment that we are seeking to embarrass the woman.
Are you surprised? Say o thinking no na aye wan say mampani mahama ewe.
Ebe so na mdi kan no fitiase no aduane bi o ha if you dey about your fine sanka. You have the power. Okay, you have the power to do. We just decide say this thing I will not do. Who's the party they are hawks. Oh, are they go from hawks and I'm moderate. Aha. Would be moderate for the chibibra, I don't do for the chibibra, a mistake. Then I would hawk for the chibibra mistake. What you do is that you try to strike a necessary balance. We are necessary balance. We know let's leave the Supreme Court alone. I think I look at why I'm a trouble, mammy, to send me here for a jam fuel. Because of so, yeah, pencil for deputy minister, making as a comment in the council, my council or mon council. But it is not good. It is not, this is not good. It is not, you don't do that. You don't go and touch Afarijan. And you don't go and touch Charlotte or say, you don't go and touch, you don't go and repeat the mistakes of 55 years ago. And then you call yourself a modern country.
What practice it for a long time? How bad na judiciary na over the years?
Oh, how bad no matter over the years?
In terms of judiciary, and kind of confidence and then some of the issues the Ghanaian judiciary lose confidence in terms of amount for confidence.
Oh, we have a long way to go, but some of them are because of the procedural laws civil procedural laws that are in place, and the criminal procedural laws that are in place. We have a long way. We can now the case it will be 2, 3, 4, 5, we require 10 years because of necessary things that the law requires to be done. Maybe you need to reform some of these laws. Maybe we also need to create better access to the courts. Or senior court in the grade. We need to create more lawyers. It's not them be a law school and somebody so law school. Now saying they would graduate in the thousands. Previously, the whole year, more producing 128. we need more and more law schools, more and more lawyers, so that we can get better access to justice. And all these limitations are there. And then on top of the limitations, we have these politicians that are more person who mess up with the judiciary. That should stop.
Chief Justice talk onu meka na ohwe no ne leadership awdema the judiciary any other chief justice wohu omo aye adwuma any in fact omo regime no is she the worst?
I'm far from it. Is she the worst?
Yes.
Oh, far from it. Far from it. For instance, while me commenting no the enrollment in the Ghana School of Law has gone up by vast margins. That is commendable. Internal reforms, justice she played a key role in some of those things. I think within the limitations of resource and personnel and being in the bureaucratic system, I think she, at her age, rising to where she has risen, I think she's an excellent human being. Somebody the nation should encourage rather than seek to destroy.
A paneling and so for cases I call Supreme Court. Obekane say with what lens? NIR oh yeah. Can you say ebia ya na o trafa
say oh yeah lawyer na ujina ban ujina bench na anymore, put your best case forward. The judge way say no. I don't think it's necessarily includes competence. Do very, very diligent work. And now say me represent case judge 3-4 Agyemang also my judgment to could be an no last day no my judgment on so and yes say parka. But you see the law was clear. The law was clear as to where to take it. He was struggling. No one can say I was struggling not to give it to you, but the law is explicit. So do your research and then forget about say if I know you now end this in an MPP name. Mostly the person will give it to you if your research is good and your case is solid.
Council, my man as here in say
that's it
said you can you because one year follow the echo so you better be doing come.
Next year or that's right.
Nyaminsam.
Okay.
Lawyer Ken Crunchy now to say no edin komo ewo the Abba the Chief Justice ma media free the presidency Abba and say ya suspended Chief Justice as he say odin adwuma essence or the free lawyer how anything to go by say clearly the senior most judge the bench and I be taking care be hechiri kopem say asem ye be wie na obeto na adwuma so na want to aso and as His Excellency the President be appointed a new Chief Justice and hon komo eno no ira fifi de ka wo mchen ye hwe enu say ira ebo enso eba be kenza na ya to an komo fifi mo akwaba bombo ko de
boko
di ankopon ase eye nwanwa
nwanwa papa. In fact, semi started, me catch a few friends say me sure say semi abey Yura President John Mahama it sounds where di akonya ipen na wakotena fie na wonya suen hu bebre no asamba no me sure say semi obefa no we be sa in do sa stage without being prejudiced to whatever is happening no. Me catch any pan say petition akọ o man penin dada hoda ekufado hoda na ekufado and the Council of State for Shibu na omo de break ekufado no who say for on the face of it no na nsembia ni ma eso gina so yeden edibu ma me na ten enu ntino o issue statement say bibia ni asem nti asem yende yambomu and ye bogui. It's name so asem krona san koda o mampani ani anim no at least obehwe ni akoso no na ono so why ni sa but
Is it be a petitions name may be different from
Sani
the call
say petition e call o mampani abreso no. And someone they will know about 2 of the petitions. Say petitions say 3.
Yeah, 3 petitions.
Yes, about 2 of them no. San semni bia san yeden e wo mu. What I say? Yeah, can ye nyina ye hu petition ni.
Yeah, ye hu.
Yes, journalist Paul at Montreal no good evening Ghana. Say ni show bi oye na otwe twa mu yi. O pese nsem ni bi mu kakra. E ma ye hu nsem ni bi mu. E ma o hwe responses no kire say ma me no so de man ya. Na kire say akwa say adwuma ma me ni dwumadie bi a oye ni obi a otai court na nipa no say on tia say judge biti na asem so and no transfer judge no. Ota say me wan so yes judge krona no si nikunu and pause say nti say o could leave kakra. If you leave by no or bizarre for transfer because I'm say na nikunu na apomudi ntino na workload no na opese etiso. Just a titi nsebni bi mu a bi wo ha na chese acquired say administrative nyame bi won ntino because any ora krankranche ka no Ghana no se bi akoya nimu bra yakoya nim bibri won efi stage bi a na first pa no yetimi ko fa lawyer judge for ko line o ma ko bomutuo ni ade efi sa stage ni nyina enne no before say ki edu ba bi a judges etna se kasa enso mi free oti ase na ne ono fo se bi emra ne da na enso otimi de to enye ne e ba ko ka emra a owie betna se a na aya asema ma no oti ase because emra po
hu ne say sa na ye no
na say mami dabi na mami kan fun so pa ne sen mami fun so start
ya petition nin kan
oh but ye wo krom ha ye krom ha na mami ye election amafo de to ma no say mami de baby mami baby and answer na judiciary ni be fa ne tuma pay fra no esi yi we no ne ye de no bi bam ya kan ya krom ha na we bia wo na wante o ti ase ba ye kan krom ha ma ye nyina ete say some group of judges be here if a certain space
political tradition.
Yes, and another group of people being so you encourage him say munyina mo nkohwem bi na mo nso mo be judges ni bi o ti ase a chese timu say entwe enya ade a ye betimi I encourage sir because kroma no say o de sebe o de asem court na yedi na onye okay a wo ho kwan say ukọ wanim ukọ for review ukọ for appeal sa na mani nyina ho o ti ase say if a particular judge ti asem so na won pa have every right to 20,000 no judge we asem we otiso yi menye mani ho munyi ni fiso and am pempi ni hu say you fiso o ti ase but akwa say in time pass no say asem bi court na say fa yenua no mandisi fu hu no mko no mo anya pe na ya asem omko no wini dia na yidin no mko no mo wini pe na asem oh ye na wi asisa court de bia nkrofo kan say udi kan court no nkyere say wadi bem because case na wo dey court no wo dey bia wo jiw case ni di o ba wo dey do ha judge be mo ati asese asem na wo dey ba ye no entisa ni pe ya wakobo ni kwelui me hwa wo nsem a wo kana na ze nipa no ne ho som intino ebia no obo asem ni di ebi nso outimi di be ko ukobo nkro wi a na judge say no ne wa kan die masa udi for sa na wi asite you can't have it in one particular way all the time but sometimes they make it look like say asem bi om di court bi om lusu but enye no kre ye okrom ha that you question lose you be in the case a person we in the case a lot of other cases are even government they here Sylvester Mensah or who say NHIS former NHIS boss government in the court we in the case what I say in bebre we NDC mo court or we win your cases but a few cases on when winning anonymous FC they've been 7 sanya money na fuel ya na be do say into the emphasis say na ma society mo ochina nti obi so ba no so be yin yo no so wa na ye ko ne sen Uko compare na Charlotte say, oh, but won't me compare EC boss to the Chief Justice. And ye, uko, even though no, omunina ye, how do I say, they all have, I can't say
same procedure.
They be same procedure. Procedure are quite different. They need the same procedure, but won't me form to the same skills. So
important.
Omunina to 71 office holders.
Yes,
but you can't put them on the same pedestal. What I say? Where you head of the judiciary? What I say? I will share your political formula no krama. I'm so we third in command me wa. So after presidency, na parliament, na judiciary. Yeah. What I say? I see no say Yera John Mahama and any vice in ho. Some vice or my me wa. It's Yera John Mahama ni ho. Yera Bambabi ni ho. Mami na sebi associate. Yeah. Constitutionally on associate. There's no way almost 3 anywhere. I wouldn't mean for EC boss and actually. And then I may say they are not on the same pedestal. There are 3 arms of government, and this woman heads one of them, which is very critical.
But under the constitution, say Bibi Kosona Ubifi say Intina constitution to make a provision for new removal. Otherwise, say Bibi Air Koso under the administration as a nya.
And I'm a catcher of say. Petition ne deɛ yɛnte yɛhu ne nyinaa but kakra yɛatete snipers of it yɛatete ɛwɔ TV so ne radio so ne nsɛm a ɛkɔ so ɛno no wohwɛ those reasons na ɛyɛ administrative matter sɛ judge te asɛm so
the atete no clearly yɛnya any official document says a way
and I know any official rebuttal be answer say enye no kore. What tell me no. In some way be to dwano obi anka say enye no kore. Nobody has come to refute them say asema Yera Paul Admoch the to infamous no enye no kore. So for no obi a bit me aka say rationalize some of the petitions. Obi anka say enye no kore. Intino as long as yembe can say enye no kore no. Yentimemfu ayate aye nim sene bibi ba ye react to it no ye be fa ne say no kure bi bom to say and na me say wo hwe niama ni bia yes administrative niama petitioner ne mpo nim say sebe sem we kra na nkrofo we kan maame no kra nya den onim ho hwe because one of the petitions on the coin na it had nothing to do with the woman they are sharing because of ECG what I say. Ibu on judge or no ati asem so ankasa request say mon transfer me if he case is so and if he has it because of me kun yari nti person me ko leave na me ba me person me ba bi
pay the what here no
pay yes and I make can say yen obi am me can say no correct
but Bibian so ebo me ba cho ebo nya botre ebo mame mo akwa ba nya botre edi agavi dia watie no ne watie no according to the watie yes me kan say
no ne mate ene ne making kan wo the bureaucrat amu ni ma akoso no say all the time no say who MASQ na wote ha na such a sensitive case we hear statement comment bi was na no kra ebe twa yebe buawo yebe answer say no asma ka na no kra
so at least what you are saying is anka all the time as quote unquote statement na obi purport to say free petition no mobile I think obi about
yes say asem we there no kra there's nothing like that and who say asem na yeti na de no kra
then that person can as well go ahead and publish it.
Na say the person has published CJ na oh so no there oye mranim ni na asem ye di na asem ni there I don't think she would want to come out and publish it. No, I don't think she can do that because sebi ye bo ko edu a e don't just say abu for what you say me na my dream there can you say man do this level what you say because they say o share senior ye nuanu mu chire ya na just say omo there omo bunufo awie inti say I don't think that they are expecting anything less than say a guilty verdict. There is nothing. The NDC is not expecting anything less than a guilty verdict. Now, yes, Anna, even in the composition of who you put where to sit on the case, you can skew towards your set objectives. What I say? And until America said, "Na me expect to see we do say." Oh, na me expect to see we do say because the same way, from what we have heard or what I have heard, I didn't think say we should have escalated it to this level. Say, if you do baby, you better suspend him. In so suspending, now corner say no cry. Now money babaka. Nipo otna say no chairman so oye judge. Inti mamini be who say chairman you cry not on supporting the case. I don't think that you want that kind of drama.
We have a president, in fact, a political administration that was heavily endorsed by Ghanaians.
Yes.
They have a mandate. They have a social contract with Ghanaians. And the old fan say, Juma Ghana for any endorsement Ghana for the Maumon. Eye kesi, Mamu to me pa. Are they not looking into the faces of Ghanaians? And no mutu and amoa, ebe Ghana for ebe ju Ghana for.
But obu social contract on the mind, emunina no my. And near more can somebody within 2 weeks of administration. Yeah, by first 2 weeks now, we'll ban all forms of mining.
Yeah, beba.
We'll put
on this matter.
And now where the way they want manifesto.
Now the removal of Chief Justice Abba.
It wasn't your campaign promise.
They promised a government a beye the Ghana for here.
Ghana for
the Ghana for Abba. Na Ghana for a request.
Ghana for request
on the basis of certain grounds.
Ghana for request we.
Nipa miensa na mon fenyin free wa. Ozima omuntie.
Masa nipa miensa and I send a petition. Can you say 3 people represent the views of all Ghanaians? Is that what you are saying? 3 people represent the views of all the 40-something million Ghanaians.
No, it may not be the 3 people.
That's it. But
the point is, the entire population.
What's the population? Call it say.
Wasma okan na make say na ebo boss enko for ka say oh yenyi ni say
this for enya Ghana for nyina into no put your question well
but what kind this for the majority of Ghanaians and a Toma NDC.
Yes, but not all of them not all of them are NDC. Don't make that mistake. Not everybody who voted for the president is or was an NDC member. No. Obi Owa or Toma president for a lot of things. For some of the things he spoke about that they are not even doing them. 24-hour economy, we say Juma Bako, we find the 3 different shifts, and then buy Muyini Pedi. I won't find 1 shift to Punkan, 1 hour no. Muka somba a 2-2-1 we say 3. They had some funny formula be. What I say? Modibabe 24-hour economy. I attracting crop for mom tomorrow, and no crown away. The Benny last time to become was them. Inti say no na okay fine, but I don't think say they stood anywhere and said say Montuma baby ECG no. How that's put bread and butter on somebody's table. They were expressing their misgivings about ruling at Omulusu. Yes. And I make catch say
Ghana 14
and I say Ghana for so ti so mu wini a omo kasa. Omo wini a lot of cases. And where ya that cases and wini case crowd say yeah, cancel the case in the crowd. And yet under this same CJ. Say Omulusua. Yasem. Omu we need the anomaly. And no one kasa kika nsemu na unanimous FC na say. But okonya we need the ana weni aje. Ulusu di ana obuefu. Na no how is that the CJ? Ema omu ba akukọ appointment committee vetting. Blame CJ for a case that she wasn't even on the panel. And after John can be saying, say, hey, Sam George, that case now cano. So who said that CJ needs to then have a oh no, also near chair say, yeah, bubo more case in Sunia. So will you say sorry? No, I will not say sorry to her. No, say, what's it, my many years say any what case him? My many so case you. Can you put? I said, no. You see the mindset. It's my no say on kaho say on kaho. Because he say ya born to hunti. Case on kaho krani de ahye no.
Nti wo no o ma born to ho no o madu ho anamo.
And America no say enye mra. Say ye mra, I didn't expect it to get to this level. What I say? Me point ni no. I didn't expect to get to this level because obi ko appointment committee kra na ye vetting no. Or they nsem to da about the CJ. I calling attention say asem we na wo kan ho asem se fe. Inti ye show say asem no na maame ne nka ho a obeye den. Also no kan ho. Ye bubu odin a maame nka ho. What I say? Inti can you imagine the number of things they are sharing the common ebia ne say me catch say omo petition no allegedly e wo mu say wa transfer maame bi afi case bi so judge or baby afi case bi so involve one man bi a ebo ni am nkai meanwhile no so sa case no maame judge krona no say opeso ko leave because ni kunu yare and if leave ban so transfer because opeso shedi kunu ne kakra. We administrative matter. You don't expect say obi wa be jina court aka say o mami an no case isu ni ku yare o nti ya transfer the case ni akoma judge foforo nti say cases ni akoma judge foforo. They may not tell you that. In two tier cha ni obedua ni say chief justice na den ayesa what I say enti na make say nsem ni bi wo ho a e purely administrative and crime judge say bia ko mampani bema a judge for ni bi atena se ahwemu ohun nanka anyway but well
me da say ma yentwa so betimi de wadwenkyere de about Facebook happy 98.9 FM ebo kumsin and so Agyemang Godwin Nochi Edibi about see African leaders do not have the conscience. I would have resigned if I were a chief justice. But one thing about African leaders is that they like swimming. I do not want to get wet. Okay. I say I support the removal of the Chief Justice because of the ill judgment she meted out to the people of Sa in the Oti region. Mrs. Tokono must go. You say Godwin Kwame Nochi, Gulf City, Tema. Lord Pani, you call an MPP stooge to discuss this Chief Justice suspension as if he is neutral. If you don't have an ulterior motive, why didn't you declare his stance? It's a shame, you say. If you can't do the work, resign and stop the crocodile tears. I think I've read that message already. Or directed to the land's natural resource minister. Okay. So, Ebo. Akwaba. Now where there?
Yeah, me adu my show.
Mr. Wa, ma menyi min kra to him na on. Abom ma be. Ma menyi mfiri ho. Ni anya kwan akasa wai. Say na we late.
Eju na cha na eju.
Enyo. We there. It just supin me basis ya. I'll be back after this. Papa no Ankasa. Polytank is everywhere, durable and authentic. Stronger brand you can trust. Polytank, we get some more Rambo and get some more super. And the Polytank we did. Polytank, Papa no Ankasa. Polytank, the original, always the best.
Number one everywhere you go. Big goal for the friends and the family. Big goal. Big refreshing moment. Big goal for the kids and the adults. Big goal. Boys and girls with a drink of big goal. Everywhere the party day. Big goal.
refreshing moments.
Big ol' drink, big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Your property holds the power to transform your future. Welcome to Eclipse Collateral Management, the game changer in turning property documents into profits. We are not just another service. We are your partner in unlocking sustainable income and fueling business growth. With prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, and land documents perfection, we are redefining what is possible for property owners and business owners alike. At Eclipse, we have built a primary depository platform, a secure, innovative space where property owners like you can lodge your documents and earn risk-free, sustainable income. For businesses struggling to secure funding, we provide collateral solutions you need to thrive and grow. Every move we make is backed by a rigorous credit appraisal process, so you know you are in safe hands. Find us at Adenta Barrier near Medi Moses Hospital, beside the West African Senior High School wall. Call 054 383-2466 today. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say think safety and decent income, and for business owners, we say think funding before projects.
Hey, na Dua Sudia Herbal Clinic. Sa wasa yare easily sa.
Dua Sudia Herbal Clinic. Na aven watu wa monka. Hunema ni yare, sunsumu yare. Yare kwankro. Ya wasa no hono. Yesi bini.
Mekuma yare na ye kwankro. Ana bi mu krade ahye beyi. Oduru ho a doctor ne de ahaban gu ni komu a munum hwara hwem ya wenya na yare sa.
Chese instant healing.
Mesewo.
Ayare sa obabi o.
Dua Sudia Herbal Clinic.
Wo yare no. Doctor Ohinebo Fori e de fasoro na ansa wo de befa fom. Chese ekwan biaso yare antimi nwane enfiri nanim.
Dua Sudia Herbal Clinic.
E bayal semuan wa ben seja wa ben wo hye. Kuma se wa brepo Broni Krum, Freho 0248 427 998, and Akaswa Breku 0246 35 47 47.
Akrobato, me kamfo, Dua Esudia Heba Center. Wow, here be abra, a koye.
When I day home and want something quick to chop, everything there inside. Groundnut milk and sugar. I only need some water. So kiss made easy. Kivo carry me. Kivo carry me. For your office. Boarding house. Kivo carry me. Everything there inside. Groundnut milk and sugar. I only
Kivo 4-in-1 Gary Mix. Soakings are easy. This advert is FDA approved.
2025 Salah Food Fest. Fadama Zango, Alajo Zango, Mamo Bizango, Kaswa Zango, Nima Zango, Ashaiman Zango, Achimota, Medina, and Sabun Zango. Why and was in a Biani Ede, Bomadia, Munkamuko Mumwe, Namamra 98.9 FM. Our Asylum down. Number 4 registration forms. Namam Famuhusha 2025 Salah Food Fest. The biggest interzongo cooking competition. Mamikao, Sejumedi, Achedi Chintrente, Akakrakapa, and a Kahon. Ebiti say, home appliances, electrical gadgets, and a whooping cash. Right. Na braba chese yon sanu etimibo. E mata cherema ejisu se. 2025 Salah Fest. Your Zongo Fit Cook, Brother Betre, Happy FM, Nimdia, Happy FM, and Nijan Kwan. Sopen Tremubia, one of the phone me 0542 019 643.
Papa no no, papa no no, papa no no, papa no no, no, papa no no, Ankasa. Polytank is everywhere, durable and authentic. Stronger brand you can trust. Polytank, we get some more Rambo and get some more super. And the Polytank we did. Polytank, papa no no, papa no no, papa no no, papa no no, no, papa no no, Ankasa. Polytank, the original, always the best.
Your property holds the power to transform your future. Welcome to Eclipse Collateral Management, the game changer in turning property documents into profits. We are not just another service, we are your partner in unlocking sustainable income and fueling business growth. With prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, and land documents perfection, we are redefining what is possible for property owners and business owners alike. At Eclipse, we have built a primary depository platform, a secure, innovative space where property owners like you can lodge your documents and earn risk-free, sustainable income. For businesses struggling to secure funding, we provide collateral solutions you need to thrive and grow. Every move we make is backed by a rigorous credit appraisal process, so you know you are in safe hands. Find us at Adenta Barrier near Medi Moses Hospital, beside the West African Senior High School wall. Call 054 383-2466 today. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say, think safety and decent income. And for business owners, we say, think funding before projects.
24th of April 2025. Yawada, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, the Happy on Wheels at Malamata Market. Adroba 4, Jedi 4, Maya Cradwana, Mumian Siamwe, Yening Koma Hudwa, Eden Kosodin Puntu Eba, Nian Siadie, and from free the Ghana National Fire Service, and the National Road Safety Authority, Kayu. Happy on Wheel, Jumadia Cassia Trenta, Happy 90.9 FM, Yedi Free Studios, Yedi Ba at Tier 4 and a Ghana 4, Abubuano, Yanmotrasi, Eddie and Como, Kayo, Branabatra Wadney, Thursday, Yawada, Epropusum Datosu at Dununai, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Awo. Malamata Market. Happy on Wheels. Your voice, your power.
Happy FM 98.9.
Etoda, wo kontimi do champagne pa. Nanso, usike kura wo no. Na ye juice ene betumi ato. So, so pese wo kura mre kura sika. Na udwumadi a wudie, won mo wonim dwumadie no. Etimi dima wo e wo bra bode emfidie a esefata edi dwumane dia. Ene ha ho kura. Isanze E-Productions. Ya be sort you out. Freyen. So open studio and production equipment rental. Emfidie a ye di twa sene ahodo nyina no. Ye betimi di bia famo. Corporate and social videography. Se wudi dwumabie a wo pese otwe egun homa so. Freyen. TV commercials, se wo ton wo niema na pese amanfo ehunu e wa kasamfoni so. Freyen. Documentaries, freyen. Photography, any live streaming, se wo twamfoni kama pa. Anaze wo di dwumabie na pese brekro no mu a obi biara etimi hunu. Freyen. Why nyom na pese oye nyom no ho akasamfoni a. Freyen. Jingle, IVR, any voiceover production, Freyen, short and long film, Freyen. Your telephone humanie 0242 755 323 ana 0302 254 858. Anasa Viechra Quine, Yawo Asylum Down, Yaben Happy 98.9 FM. E-Productions, capture the moment.
6 beverage giants have made it to the topmost category of the Ghana Beverage Awards. But who emerges the ultimate winner? Is it Bell Cola, Blue Jeans Energy Drink? Is it Coca-Cola, Guinness, or Verna Natural Mineral Water? Is it Vitamilk? You get to decide by voting via www.GhanaBeverageAwards.com or the short code *920*207#. Voting is from now to 25th of April 2025 and it's free. Ghana Beverage Awards is powered by Global Media Alliance and supported by Perception Management International, E-Productions, Silverbird Cinemas, Food and Beverage Association of Ghana, Consumer Protection Agency, Chartered Institute of Marketing Ghana, X-Minga Advertising, and Quick SMS. Our media partners, MX24, Happy FM, BNFT, YFM, NYDJLive.com, YTV, Z Multimedia, and The New Finder. Ghana Beverage Awards, inspiring excellence in Ghana's beverage industry.
Welcome back to the program. EpaHoaDaben, happy 98.9 FM. Na Mekao said, the Ghana nim I de crunchy over the years. Ye ka say a polytank. Obi ka so say tank bi o baby ne betimi aju akagyenemu na be boaw ama nsu a wonu maye krogen na che for many years. Ye in polytank. Me betu wo me ma me fie. Aye adwuma che say aye adwuma for many years. Besine ehonte chimada na said you see store no ni said you must da ho kroje nsu pa de maye no polytank de o pe tank bia so ya sorry na munu site amoko mu hia tank de asi ho say school na mu hia nsu a na ebe supply mo kama de a polytank say ebia organization bi adwumakuo bi enom ne ade na mu hia mu nsuo ne ba bi ebefira ba ade ehu hia enye tanka ekira na ayi wogome esuban bi no ebi ewom tank mu da ho krojin a yahwe African ye weather no ene ye a design so polytank de obia nim Ghana ha na mekao se enoa na tokoso na se ye tank ho nsem ko ade a ebema wonsuo no supply eso etimi akoso yie papa na bizua mekao baby a wode wani ebekire say bia enyinsen ana sciatica stroke ana say bia hepatitis tie ni ye bibi ti say ebia omenses no delay oba etiti ye pa sciatica ibi ana stroke na hawa mansoa antimi aboa mansoa na betimi aboa ye papa mansoa herbal clinic na be kan fo kire wanwumre se hwehwe na kira kwan na omoa na sa yare no emfiri wo so na yefo na wontimi mfa ne ye nwu akwada ne ho ete kroje kama na so oyemfra wo na eni bi ekina engo baka so ye nana kama pa manso wa na me kamfo dia ma one wo branches bebree a wo behu ye wo ho fi se ekwa fa so ye adwuma ema nipa ho tono wa ebo a efo kwan so no ade a man kan kire wa mo ankopuri wo kira kwan a ebe ha manso a ewa ablekuma obi ewa kaso a ye Tantra Hill ye Teshi Tree Blow ana se obehu ye New Fadama Bombay Washing Bay hwa obehu ye ho ye branches no na mabbo so e de a kire wo no ntibomade na hwe kira kwan na ye no emwa o ma ya de no enkoso yie pa manso a heba clinic for human so 05575629888 05575629888 and I say 0555165797 na me call St Andrews Senior High School and so eguso edge admissions for Senior High School 1 2 3 ni nyina no form 1 form 2 form 3 ubenya admission ho courses aye wo ha enu bi general science, home economics, visual arts, and business. School way and a betimi ama o wasi no etwa ni ye no etimi atwa school no so. So eno kwa results no na wo hwe de a ebusuan so de wani ekire St Andrew Senior High School na omo a ono enkoso or boarding and hostel facilities wo ho a eye kama pa wetimi ada ho no magye adesua me se unya wuram kwa wie de a ene na che say you are short say what's the results no at the best. Ubetimi ahu ye kira kwan ewo Teshi Tree Blow last stop. And now be free of me so 0249 832015 0249 832015 and 0546 048 332 0546 048332 St. Andrew Senior High School. Or see, we are always in the lead. Na make us Eclipse Collateral Management and Advisory Services. So wow, what dine with you? Japadia na hunkratano edimu CPC tano. Wetimia boamo adanis kadi ama fibia anabosumi bia wenye sika honjo na wonso wa enjoy. Ebino mo eje be 250,000 Ghana cedis at the end of the year. And the bomade na unkrata no Eclipse Collateral Management and Advisory Service ekira kwan enya dia offer ofie enya dia offer osase enya dia offer nkrata no amna ye ne dia odi si ho na waje emane na mpase na mfuturo mo no ekira kwan no ntime mu a na nkrata ntime ma onye sika wabre ojapade eda so ewo wonsem Eclipse Collateral Management and Advisory Service with my friend 24 0243 832466 0243 832466 na ni 24 edi nkomo na wetimi aboa Ebo me mo akwa ba yɛwura fifi dɛ kwa ɛdɛka nso ɛwɔ ha ebo yɛntoa so every ha Chief Justice when you agye ho
oh yeah I am there because I mean I gonna for be do
ebo ɛyɛ ɔdɛ
I am there but I gonna for be so there
ɛdɛ nti na ɛyɛ ɔdɛ
oh because okay I wouldn't say a MASQ somewhere around about a year or 2 years ago research about to say Ghana for the saying na I would GDO Ghana Judicial Service. About 60-something% I so many GDO. Me refer the exact figures. Oh, Judicial Service. No man be a man for any GDO Judicial Service. So man, I dangerous to live in that particular country because Sekobasa the amount for be them right almost because of he say unya asem no be anybody no the kokota unya justice nti or the man be chain nsem nti time na nkofo bebre be ka say wo mu GDO Judicial Service na eya ye hu amoman no na wo hwe adwuma nso ana wo mo ye especially man we better so as Chief Justice no man na e cause you me transfer kwa na wo hwe cases bia na o kan wo mo ye ni ade na wuli ba ya Ghana ya we nyese Ghana nkwa kro ya ewo mu ade a ema obi ye Ghana ni se ye be wo ha wo ma me free ha wo papa free ha ana ase wo be ware Ghana ni ena ma ho kwan ma wo be ye Ghana ni ngofo etra court nipa 7 ka say birth certificate ma wo nye Ghana ni Supreme Court foi judges yes so that's etra ha ka kire Ghana for say ukura birth certificate ma wo nye Ghana ni or because the agenda was that you can say the birth certificate registration for voter register ngofo bebrebe nye opportunity a register but say anya ne sa na say use passport the nye bia na passport or because MPP aban o chobi feel say anytime bia ngofo bebrebe ba register no so no aban o te aban mu yesesa no nti they were doing everything possible so that a lot of people will not come on the register nti wo mo ko che mra na akola o nam city kwa se mra we ya asem ya mu ya ngofo ebu aye de emu ya hwem Ghana fo ye dede sa ensi ade bia be court bia bi na etu aka se any fo wini case be no be aka se any court ko wini case a any be wini na che say case a who yusu atufos in case no one na che say atufos ko wini nipa na onu makoye video na buy and there's nothing they could do until they have to abandon the case. Judge case in what the reason for judge case in say nazem ya twom e bedroom bibia na assembly court Supreme Court a Ghana ni bia nim said this is the result ebeba e bedroom bibi na assembly court Supreme Court a Ghana ni bia we kura se kra o se my village atima pra de kra bia se kra nim say this is the result ebeba na dem pepepe nti e be from on no 7 nti afide e bae na aka na ebeto aba na afide na nim guase ye too much na afide o ma kira menkofo to adicent but yes it will go in that direction. Ghana for which global info research about 52% of Ghanaians see support you only 22 on some support on MP4 MP4 agenda and they say every time biano they want to control the judicial system and they can also already also be sending message now because you didn't have court because oh yeah true MPP lawyer everybody knows. So such a person, when the person on this matter, nobody will take you serious. You understand? Because can you also say politics there and then politics. The MP4 the MPP they have been exposed. Ghana for who they spy MP4 because they are more say what the politics they would each out say. If today you are complaining that the removal of chief justice politics, that just say every Ghanaian Ghana for me see this put the me say promo be nya future no Omo no mkreti mo
Ebo Adriana Obana.
No, but your attitude today is preaching to Ghanaians say that is the character. Because me catch my better hack out your Ghana say I did BMPA be manipulation normally. I did be a fair. I told you this, and today they are confirming it. They are exposing themselves to Ghanaians because you are telling me say today I did say so be the petition bar. I said the Council of State Members. No more say premier first case uma na ya establish suspending because you cannot sit in office once you once mu just say suspend you ma ko tafie no be acti na you show say you say would for na do have back
but can admit said that is lawful.
What say
many can need incomo no say
and what is their complaint? What is their complaint? Didn't you say enfan come lawyers no mu because I heard him saying that the constitution said that lawyers said come on no mu it's not a constitution. And so what you are doing, you are trying to preach to Ghanaians and say adebia wuye bia wuye and politics na odi na che say rule and go for the buy na mo na mo chase rule and mo the buy na che say mo na mo chase enti media me see Ghana for see me think of you on ba mu a deliberately go na do buy no ko appoint anti-Sophia Ekufu obedi 2 years or 3 years as chief justice na ntam so yen no ko appointee papa ba ko friends kra me refinidi oh chief justice has ni me refinidi onu so be say 2 years 3 years go no mo prepare way ama just tokonu abedi almost 10 years so that at the time of NDC regime they will still control the judicial service. That is their plan, and so today it is failing.
Now, and is it a plan for the NDC to equalize and I say
the advice I mean man say me I know say whoever will act after this woman and I say by appoint the person anya Agyemang Ghana for who say he's not working for NDC or MPP. That is what I want because
because you've cited quite a number of issues. One cited cases be a core unanimous decisions if you mobile.
Yes.
In Pakron ba na this is the case court. Na a unanimous decision but na uncommon favor ni Pakron or NDC bidding and MPP bidding.
No, you know what? Let me tell you something. Ghana home. I am saying that in saying you I don't need to be a lawyer before you can see a case we a bad case and not a bad case.
Oh.
So other things are being there technicalities.
There what kind of me bizarre say on that grounds now.
If Ghanaian knows sense na wedding no. So wedding here na NDC edibiba NDC ni bia complaining.
Me
fan say
will not have
me fan say obi asisa sika kogu ni dem. Na e bia the case abon say money laundry. Na e dey abon. Now we see sika no wan sika nto betim dey gu ni dem a what is awulu ni ba Ghana for benya problem with you. Ghana for have problem with you. Enye bibia na law na common sense o. Enu maybe o wa.
Am I a botan's judge, in fact?
No, I'm not saying that a botan's judge. I'm saying say, no maybe o say no maybe o common sense o. So, e court the case be court. Ena ye di for. But after sitting down and read the my ruling and we said no, we were not doing that thing right. And so, and no people say, now you're lawyer, no man. And I'm saying lawyers, sometimes they see your case as bad case, but still, or no, they'll be pushy. You understand? Case be a while. I mean, we should know, sir. You see, what, okay, can say, say, my mean, bonnie nice, my mean, I don't, Mama, I be there. Say, what could you afford? I mean, how can you speak like that as a lawyer? Lawyer, moi, who to read the sukas and same way. So I could you afford. Ford no question away. My president pass out Ford no here. This is common sense. I say me men can Akolampo about to you don't think. And now we hear politics. Because of politics, I'm not from my getting into who cast no aquabi to focus. I don't know you can say. Go I say one more you want to tell Ghanaians a whole president or budget bribe a Ford expedition and budget for what? Now this as some way example say what you for the some amino sakoye side no many beer and say we Agyemang and Transi. How can you talk like that? Me say Mrani say nimpa no we are the petition bar. Whoever wrote the petition, because answer man maybe you can say maybe if you say Paul Admochi Abeka say or the same you haven't had any ye me yan in Ukraine. I mean who is Paul Admochi no kasana buy up with interbiano. Come now we MP before my note for quiet press conference say plain be a bar a ye cocaine woman. Government ever responded because it's coming from minority. Those are the people that when they speak we should respond and not for admotion or a journalist or bet me could story be now be with no. So we won't do that.
And when the say
manager say
yeah suspended
yeah freedom or judiciary because I mean what I say nani case bempon a case be crime case nani ade here by na man for me particular case which you are some way bad a political judgment na here aba today you are crying of political
and you a political decision and
say
is it a political decision
a man for see maame no ayeboni nso prima fase chese obi de asama to so ase that to so no e betima aye nokre nti yen ko hwem so that see asam na obi de ato so prima fase that chese ase that to so no e chese an hwe betima aye nokre nti sa de nko say nokre a nti before ko say nokre wuntimi ntra say suspend because I say sa uba twist evidence nti free office no obi better we boni bi ani bia president ma onye hwe sa de constitution naka sa na mo de yes out to say na man for ka say oba say to say no e be ma so tell say before you say mo papa no kwa see pa me no de to akwaji appointment mo ba mbayi no mo kwa de mo kan say mo ba mbayi no na o de to akwaji appointment mo pa ye mo to faceless petition mami ankasa according to obankasa ani de me da won kan
ni petition ni o
do you know
so say akwaji appointment was it in the petition
ani de say on the petition obi anti on the petition we mami de pen before na nya o chato said and obi anya petition bu ansem ampie it is only MPP that always have a petition no omo leak no me about bonti because they want to always conjoy their message na atogana faji na so sa nete petition e pie ono ko to say mfa kuma man na do the time chato said to say mfa petition man no obi amfa man nti wan na the petition about bonti nti a obi be say na problem don't ono ko ya no mfa bibi my Max yenye serious as a country me feel say the see an nyase yi na di ye ko hwe ne nsem ni mu
ya twena sensen
ya twena se ko hwe ne nsem na se odi bi ma o de na dwa ba na back odi for so dia aka na be yes say o pension
oh I'll check
I'm 8 years to go the whole of NDC term no obedi chief justice na a man for this guy.
I don't know what calculate.
A man for this guy.
Tenure, no.
No, sir.
NDC. A Koban say, then it makes me feel, sir. Any an NDC agenda.
Me say, so you better get your say. What is NDC agenda? There's no NDC agenda. There's a prima facie case. Yes, I bless you. Yeah. You. Intermittent say, don't set bad precedents for somebody to use it.
MPP for ne set is bad precedents, no. And I'm also moody.
No, but me many can catch you say. Obia wait maybe there's a loophole, there's a mistake somewhere. The mistake na woman no so ase.
Ebi ananka obetimi abuani aguso.
Aha. Ba uma asampa ho pere ya ba hwemu. Antem ka say mfa wotie. Obi pese yi wedi free a. Obetimi aka so. We gra no the advert come na omo. So o just got omo. Zebia obehwe bia na one day bi wo ye program no wo skip advert be ko awre fie wa mo ye deliberate wa mo ba mbrelu je se wo advert wa mo dia e se chance di wedi obi am ye complain against you ahun so
ba complain nya
ba complain pa dia afi be twom say I check every time be advert na so mo that is it
on that note my mean
memo me advert ya mo de to match out say mo ye amafo be hu say obi ba bem na no ma nya ye tibi to petition na me hwehwem hu na ye di gina di na mo di short say di ni say no obi acho de akwa why are you complaining please we should allow the system to work
fifi daka ewa ha ebo ewa ha we closing at 6 ma meaning krato imra Okay, so we'll get these commercials now. Yeah, di home common Eddie free ho. Fifi.
Yeah.
Galamsey common so that's so ho. Said yeah, ACTN, but my main clear commercials them right.
Osumani Morrison ofri Akko Salvation Ministry International. Edi Jumedie Abba your friend of Salvation Bell in Kwadye Ewo Happy 98.9 FM. This and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Listen and your life shall never be the same. But Jumedie Ebro Happy 98.9 FM. So Kwesia de Bia. And you may not so a copy and you may not na ubeye in Shiraso. Akko Salvation Ministry International Ewo Anya Market. What was the zonal council chiwa? What you afraid? Ewo 0247 701 364 and I said 0249 171 187. Ark Salvation First. Ark on the way to heaven. Ark Evolution Church. Ark in Kwadye Shame. Ark Yenichre Heaven. Ark Fufoye Asori.
Hey, na Dua Herbal Clinic. Sa wasa yare easily sa.
Dua Herbal Clinic. Na aven watu wa monka. Hunema ni yare. Sunsumu yare. Yare kwankro. Ya wasan wo hono. Yesi bini.
Mekuma yare na ye kwankro. Ana bi mu kra de ahye beyi. Oduru ho a doctor ne de ahaban gu ni komu a munum ho ara hwem ya wanya na yare sa.
Chese instant healing.
Mesiwo.
Ayare sa obabi o.
Dua Herbal Clinic.
Wo yare no. Doctor Ohinebo Fori e de fasoro na nsa wo de befa fom. Chese ekwan bia so yare ntimi nwane emfiri nanim.
Dua Herbal Clinic.
E bayal samuan wa ben seja wa ben wo hye. Kuma se wa brepo Broni Krum, Freho 0248 427 998, and Akaswa Breku 0246 35 47 47.
Akrobato, me kamfo, Dua Esudua Herbal Center. Wow, here be abra. Ekoye.
When you dream big. Ghana 4 Comfort EduServe Educational Consult First ever International Student Expo no Ebaso Ewo Enkran. Sa Student Expo we emo akonya se woni empanifo a womododa UK universities nyina ano ebetwetwe nkomo empunepu yebeboa wo ene won krata asama hodo ne nyina ne wo certificate ne nyina no edimu edi amao se de be ya obetimi edi anije ahye course na se
inti wupe UK top universities a omuma scholarship programs ene kwan ya obefa so abetua officer but motiafu enitremu on the 26th of April 2025 our Christ the King Catholic Church number 2 Jawahala Nehol Street Cantonment Accra
Entibra na odai so a upese dama bia ubeye international student no etimi abemama sade be ya wonso so no ubenya akonya na wawuram e international job market mo ye UK university partners be to say Portsmouth University Lincoln University ARU University Coventry University Cardiff Met University any universities bebre call us at +233 594 742 414 or +233 244 764 297 or visit our website at comforteduserve.org. Comfort EduServe Limited,
your number one study abroad educational consultant.
Onuaba onuabema waware mu nsɛm te sɛn enwoma akoyi ana wo hu ano wabrɛ ana wo ya paaba ana mpo sɛ unnim obi a onene bɛka wasɛm ɛne me wasɛm de bi ma wo every Saturday 12 April any Saturday bia from 6:30 p.m. ekopim 8 p.m. Shia Pastor Solomon Afari ɛne na pamfo a mo nimdie ɛwɔ aware mu nsɛm ɛwɔ Happy FM 98.9 wadi jumedia yatuni din young and married Edebrel. Get practical advice, expert guidance, and real life experiences. Ebe buao. Ama wawarie. Any relationship akoye. Wawarie ebe yi. Happy marriage. Happy life.
This is the home of champions.
Charlie, today be my lucky day.
I just download the Betika app for Google Play Store. Where I do some small deposits. No, boom! Betika dash me 100% free bet. Free day paper. So me, I place my bet sharp. I no go door. Aye, so make you no slack. Download the Betika app now and grab your free bet. Remember, terms and conditions apply.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below age 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Charlie, I stress. Oh, senior, what be the issue? Bro, another one caught up in again. I nearly get them this time. Charlie, the over 1.5 messed me up. Oh, Charlie, sorry. But wait, you don't get refund for your loss? Nah, bro, that thing's half day. You hear some before? Yeah, soccer bets they do. Them they call them soccer chance. Ah, Charlie, you sure? Oh, but why I for lie you? Just make your stake on 10 plus games with odds of 1.30 or more. And when it's full, you will get your stake back times 3. Come see my bets. Hey, Charlie, this be interesting, oh. I know, right?
Soccer Chance rules are simple. Bet on any of your favorite soccer league games with odds of 1.30 and more. The total number of games should be 10 or more. Now here's the catch. Lose just one out of the many and you'll be rewarded 3 times your stake. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Oh, Charlie, me wanna mean na ya me ya. Oh, person ma person. Say me be enko ye. Oh,
and yes, so Yom Herbal Lotion. Deals Generations Enterprise in Ediaba.
And tie ne wo mu a. E ma ne bu achuma pa.
Ya ba mu awodin dura. E kuni pedium yaw krakra na ye drink. Say entu unam yaw. Ene wa poso yare bia ase. Wodi ane se obehie kakra gu nsem. Na wodi atwitwi wo hunam ani. Ene wa poso baby a eya we ya. Na mo no mo wa. Wo ba dwo. Ama yaw na ko. Na wo adwo se fom. Did I want to want some cry? Wow, we just send it some. And you just have keko. As a sabrabon suma was sitting on ye. A brow bow de atra for. Na many be at over him. So open do it too. And now open so to be tongue. And now open contract sale dear. And your friend 024-473-0295 and 030-295-4146. And face will be biato and pharmacies near herbal shops. Yom Herbal Lotion. Life is possible. Edry in your mapping for FDA Agyemang gratuity at
Eddie's Pizza. You can't beat that.
Eddie's Pizza. You can't beat that.
It's Eddie's Pizza.
We've been here for a while and we intend to be here for the longest period.
That's right, and we ain't going nowhere, baby.
Eddie's Pizza is still delivering good products and the best customer service ever.
Locate Eddie's Pizza at East Legon, 69 Lagos Avenue, and the ANC Mall.
Hacho at Bogwa Junction.
Kwabenya, Masuku Roundabout.
Frafraha near Prisons Junction.
Achimota, Purple Avenue.
Kwashiman on the N1 next to KFC.
Dansoman, Mama's Inn Junction.
Wager near Choice.
Tema, Community 8, near Vienna City.
Ashaiman in the same building with Lena Pharmacy.
Call 056-111-1153 for inquiries.
Eddie's Pizza. Still can't beat that.
Yom Herbal Lotion for body and joint pains.
Number one everywhere you go. Big go. For the friends and the family. Big go. Big refreshing moment. Big go. For the kids and the adults. Big go. Boys and girls with a drink up. Big go. Everywhere the party day. Big go. We go mash up the place with it. Big go. Greatest in every battle. Big go. Big go. Big go. Big go. Big go. Greatest in every battle. Big O. Big refreshing moments.
Beagle Drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Chilium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Ebusan yɛn to aso mfɛmfiri ha ebo ene vivi eguzo a ede nkɔmɔ vi galamsey kakra we almost out of time but
galamsey ni die ye nuanu adi hwamo me do for dada me pa Wow, and Ras and Richie, na Omubaku radio, so one doctor be our presidency. The Ebisane say, Joy FM, excuse me to say, any Ebisane say, Adena Nyamana Moka Samobe, 1 year. Oh, and then you have former Blue Water Gangi, and then first and foremost, President Mahama saw bar or beg yes state of emergency in all mining areas. Secondly, obe declare, obe cancel all mining licenses. Obi anfa na ni nyaman to ho, ni start afresh. Don't shame omo fit to hold the licenses wa geo film. Thirdly, so oba be revoke sa airline now. Am I a mining war forest reserves? Obe chemu kra. Now fourthly, he will go after the kingpins, not the boys in the pits. Because as for them, they are just victims of circumstances. Nyama foi emu ba ko kure no hawaye. Se say kra de.
Emu ba.
After kra de o say ochi Chinese for no krampa ye njeli omo ha ye chi omo ha ye be twa ticket amomo akọ omukrum. Omudu omukrum anya na ye be omo ho no omo nya omo ho. Ye nchi omo njeli omo ha. So be kai nipa ba ko pe Aisha 1. And this for the ye deda me kochi mami at the time kochi mami kra not in the store enye galamsey no ye be kochi ni me ne odem.
In fact, on April 9, the minister inaugurated a small-scale mining license review committee. Honorable Emmanuel Amakufibua, and the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, NOMPA. So what they are going to, they're going to review all the mining licenses.
Or review or setting committee.
He's inaugurated the committee.
No, but the president said we were going to cancel all licenses.
That.
No. I said now can process the same. Uti committee no suspended licenses no. Normal appear before committee one by one. How many months?
But April 9.
Declaring of state of emergency. No. President, you can declare state of emergency anytime, anywhere you want. Because you are the commander in chief. You brief you intelligence every morning. So you can say, look, the whole of Adabraka area has state of emergency. Sorry, 4 a.m. Namunda 4 p.m. Nobody can challenge you. It is sad now can say, Oba, mining areas the state of emergency. Oba, you are going to ban all forms of mining in forest reserve. And then, so you are for quiet. Pound to pound.
So you yourself are saying this.
Me myself, I'm saying it. Now, time MP before you, now we just say that form.
That means when I was here to
and I may say MP before you know, Satan, Omuduwa, Omudane. Say the constituency executive, who a tip soldier minimum, and now grow. And this is for
only 3 months.
Now or the way or can 2 weeks. What's in 2 weeks? If they win election within 2 weeks, all the galamsey will cease because it is the MPP people that are doing it. And once they win, all their people will leave their bush and they will declare state of emergency. Nobody will go there. They seize all the licenses, then they will take their time and review them. And to those who don't have proper licenses, you will not be allowed to go. 2 weeks running.
Coming into government, they be among
and you'll be the cashier.
It is also clear, say be and so who say with a different approach, obey me fight. Because
tell me one thing they've done differently. Boys now what pits man here teach on chicken pin back cry. We see boys now they can't afford the excavator.
There is a directive by the Minister to Minerals Commission.
Minister they wabesu. Minister they wabesu who here. Wabesu mama or radio so any TV so minister no osu.
Yeah, but so no na ma sa directive.
Onu de osu ti den no ye.
Akunta.
Ya de ko si ho so osu. Asebe na mo kan. Hwe aniamo omo kan ye kan no road map no. We dey don't think about any glamorous things. New things of fight or say me kai fellas for kwachi posti e post bi. Or say if government wants to fight it they can fight it in days because they have the army at their disposal. They say army no when they control. And you know sorry I'm not president what question soldier atade no. I don't know any omonko. When the commander in chief he has the army at his disposal. Anything he wants to do, he can do within minutes.
President in chief soldier atade no omonko mining.
There be me say honor commander in chief. It obey me momako. Say crowd here. Oh Charlie, hey bobo. Hey. First, but Galam stuff for bad now. A crofia to consume a be woo. Say, Muba, Missy me share social media. Boy, back say soldier no part to 200.
Oh, that's another time. You know, not where people where
soldier near. Yeah, almost cost soldier for where. Show me one.
No, make us say no omo ye videos. I didn't say 2 years.
Me say anya ye 2 or see soldier ni nipa on 2 2. Soldier no soldier tadi omode soldier car be si ono si nipa. Soldier ni ono aba be stop no si onye soldier ni. Ene hwan bi nemra. Nti mu esa nkofo no ahye blue and white no no be stop o mo. I say yellow do.
E do you go see say?
Me go see say they are not serious with the fight. Say no galam say ene ba ku bia hu o say they aba kromo e say who say rebo ho dey we see time you krom into wo fie na fu say gold ha be ka che be ma usika betu as say the omu tutu galam say no krom
galam
say no one say MP before started 3 months in government o be say ye na galam say mo wa mo asema okay. So president here statement say me ba be mu a me cancel licenses and say obai no akaje bia we license processes. You understand? You cannot because obi lands our fam bremu age no. So obi cancel say we make sure when we say bia cancellation a wo ye no papa. Into the fact no but statement one point even you were talking about 24-hour economy. You can't say about 24 hours. You buy